40-month resub. Heavens to Murgatroyd.
I thank you for your continued pledge to the knighthood. I thank you for your continued pledge to the knighthood.
Bongo.
Thank you for your continued pledge to the knighthood.
Welcome back. Enjoying the ride and the constant VOD/lurking from work I do. Keep being you. Welcome back. I hope you had a good rest and enjoyed your time with Miss 20 in good luck.
Why, hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary. We are live, and today we're doing Hildebrand. We're not.
I thank you for your continued pledge.
We're not.
To the
We're doing the MSQ. But could you imagine? Could you imagine? I make you wait a week, and then we do Hildebrand. That would be fun.
You've never been
welcome.
able to get rid of me, so let's
Oh,
finish
no.
this.
He's
I've been
back.
witness to you setting first footfall into a realm reborn. Watched
Oh,
as you
wow.
fled heavensward, as
Yep.
you brought the storm of blood to the east and brought the shadows to the
Yeah,
first.
I did.
Now we watch you walk to the end.
Oh, wow.
I thank you for your continued
Lemon,
pledge
thank you
to
for
the
13 months of support. You are amazing. Thank you very much for that, Lemon. Mr. Gabs, welcome back for 30.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes.
As are you,
I missed
sir.
you all
As are
so
you.
much.
Hello.
I thank you for
Welcome
your
back,
continued
Mr. Gabs.
pledge
Lovely
to
to
the
see you
night.
today, man. Chaos Draken. Welcome also back for 13 months, along with Lemon. Thank you, Chaos. I appreciate
Welcome
it.
and well met, my brave little streamer.
Hello.
I thank you
Hi.
for your continued pledge.
I'm
to the
here,
night.
ready to die. How are you all doing? Thank you, Chaos. Meg, welcome back for 4 months.
Good afternoon. Hope you had a good week and got plenty of rest.
It was a good week. It was a good week. Restful, debatable, but it's been a good week. Most certainly has been. Thank you, Meg, for the very generous 4 months of support. I really do appreciate that. Megamajig. What? Thank you very much for the 5 gift subs, Megamajig. Landing in the laps of none other than Sariel. I can't read them in time. There's so many. Sariel, Cody, Queerkides, Bentham, and Cami Dalamut. Welcome on in, Cami Dalamut. Super Koji Man, thank you for gifting a sub to Gorshan. Kelela, welcome back for your 2nd month as well. I'm very late on getting to say hello to anyone who resubbed before I got here. But I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you've all had a good week. In my absence, I'm sure you've had a lot of fun while I've not been here. And I can't wait to hear all about it.
Walking to end with you all. Ended love.
I know.
Thank you for your continued pledge.
It's
to the
it's
night.
surreal to think that we've played this game for over a year. I'm not quite ready for it to end, I'll be honest.
For diatomic molecules,
Bittersweet, very
the
bittersweet.
molecular polarity is the same as the bonding polarity.
Oh.
That means all homonuclear molecules, like H2,
N2?
N2,
Yep.
O2, F2,
Gotcha.
are nonpolar because of their
Non-polar.
nonpolar
Of
bonds,
course,
while
it's
all
basic, yeah, of course.
heteronuclear molecules,
Yep.
like HF,
HCl?
HCl,
Yep.
are polyatomic
Yep.
molecules.
I gotcha.
The molecular polarity depends on the shape of the molecule as well.
Right, okay.
Both H2O and CO2 have 2 polar bonds.
Oh.
H2O is in the bent shape, so the bond polarities of the 2 OH bonds add up to give the molecular polarity.
Wow, I knew all of that, but I'm glad you could let chat know. Thank you, Creighton. Thanks, buddy, for 17 months. Where was I? Sorry, I'm all over the place here. Who's resubscribing? I can't tell anymore. Tuna, welcome back for your 2nd month.
Grab your shield and sword. Raise
McDougall,
them high.
thank you for
and
gifting.
welcome to the
Oh,
night.
McDougall, thank you for gifting, 5 subs? To Laura Fura, Sintakra, Romian, Fiducial Rue, and Sinvidia. Welcome on in. Go
Grab
to see
your
McDougall.
shield and sword.
Cheers,
Raise
buddy.
them
I
high.
appreciate it.
and
Chat, how have we all been? I hope you've all had a good time. Again, I can't wait to hear about how your week has been. Yeah, mine was okay. It was pretty good. Mrs. D20 was unfortunately quite sick in my week off, so I was looking after her. But
your continued pledge
regardless
to
of
the
that,
night.
we had a good week spending it together. So, it worked out in the end anyway. So, while she wasn't feeling great, I got to be there and look after her. So, it worked out in the end anyway, as I said. But it has
thank you
been,
for your
it's been
continued
good.
pledge
It's been good.
to the
She's
night.
all good. She's all well. Bex, welcome back also for 2 months. Welcome back, Bex.
Hello. Hope
Hello.
you had a good break.
Hello.
Ended love.
Thank you,
I
Bex.
thank you for your
Hopefully you've had a good
continued
week.
pledge to the knighthood.
Gomez, welcome back for 34. Chat, again, we will be doing MSQ today, don't worry. I know I
Tomorrow is
debated you
August,
earlier,
the
sorry.
month Andy promised us he'd start Kingdom Hearts. Now
Oh.
he only needs to make it clear which year is it gonna be. Ended pain. Glad to have you back, Endo. Ended love.
Gomez,
I
lovely to
thank
see you,
for
buddy.
your continued pledge.
I hear
to
that
the
you got
night.
tickets to the Nier concert. Enjoy. I will have to go back and finish Nier Automata one of these days, right?
Andy, I'm very excited for you to get to see what was announced at FanFest.
If you can believe
I
it,
thank
I
you
am
for your
totally
continued pledge
spoiler
to the
free.
night.
So much so, I don't even know the name of the expansion. Are we going to moderate that in chat?
Whoa, 3 years.
It might be quite difficult.
It's good to see you again, Andy.
If anyone does spoil
Welcome
it,
back.
I'm not gonna like have a go at them. It's, you know, I just haven't been at my PC. The first time I've held a mouse in about a week was literally earlier. It felt very strange running around in FF14. Welcome back. I don't even know who this is anymore. Marasov, thank you for the follow. August, welcome back for 51 months. Bane has gifted somebody a sub. Bane, thank you. How are you today, Bane? Lovely to see you. Zonathan, enjoy the gift sub from Bane. There's August's resub. It's all over the shop. All over the shop.
51 centuries, Poggies.
51 centuries. August, what a long time.
Thank you for
what a
your
long,
continued pledge
long
to
time.
the
Thank you, buddy, for 51 months of support. Can you believe we've known each other for so long, August?
So incredibly glad I found your amazing channel 2 months ago.
Aw.
Welcome back to streaming.
Musindari, thank you
for
very
your
much for the 2
continued
months of
pledge to
support.
the
I
night.
greatly appreciate it. And I'm glad you found us. Thank you. Ezreal, welcome back for 8 months. Okay, no more resubs,
Hi,
chat.
Andy Indeed
No more
Wave
support.
headed off to a break of my own at the beach.
Ooh.
Wish you and chat a lovely time in triple triad and mahjong today and did pain.
Do you think there will be triple triad at the end of space and time itself? I'd hope so. If not,
I thank you for
what's
your
the point in
continued
going?
pledge to the night.
I know we're looking to save the world, but is it worth saving if there's no triple triad in it? That's my question.
No more resubs. Sorry, Stanley. I mean, Andy.
Gotham, thank you for 29 months.
Pledge to the
And the
night.
cheeky resub message. Quantemic, welcome back also for 8 months. How are you today?
Indid Bongo. Insert witty resub message here. Indid
That-
Bongo.
That was the
I
most
thank
witty,
you for your continued
funny,
pledge to the
humorous resub message I've ever received, Quantemic. Thank you. Greybeard, oh my goodness. Welcome back for
I
37
hear
months.
it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harik Eerie Rock.
That's my
I
favorite
need
bit,
scissors.
of course. Yeah,
61.
thanks, man.
I apologize, Andy. Fear not,
Greybeard,
for
thank you, buddy.
TTS Brian, am not plotting to take over the world with memes. Greybeard says hi, by the way.
Hi,
He
Greybeard.
missed you.
How are you, buddy?
Lali Lulalo.
Thank you, Greybeard, for the very generous 37 months of support. I greatly appreciate it, man. Dace! Okay, no more. No more chat.
Dace
I need
underscore
to
you has
stream.
just tipped
Stop being
£10.
supportive.
My resub's not ready yet, but I'm happy to see you again. Mahjong is based BTW.
Dace, I will play-
/ Gmail.
Ah, that. Yeah, how could you, Dace? How could you? I will play Mahjong. Mahjong? I'm still struggling on pronunciation. I will play it, I promise. Today, actually. Screw the MSQ. Mahjong all day. I know you want it, chap. I know you want it. Bashiel! Oh my god.
Bashiel has just tipped £26.70. In our best estimation, the universe was born 26.7 billion years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Thanks, buddy. I've had my theories about you maybe being some immortal being. I'm glad that's come to fruition. Thank you, Bashiel, for the very generous £26.70. I do sincerely appreciate it. And also, okay, no more. Stop supporting me. I will end the stream and I will take
Stop
another
right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
I will stop the stream and I'll take another week off.
thank
How dare
you
you?
for your
Clivey
continued
Bear, thank you for
pledge
gifting
to the night.
5 subs. The Sun's Devil, Sheep King Sheeptar, Veldsang, Truck, and Zach
Vibes.
Fezani. Eagerness, welcome back. Also for 16 months. Lovely to see you, buddy. And Megamajig, thank you for scaring me. I don't know if I should be thanking you, but I have. There you go. Thank you again, Clivey Bear, for the very generous 5 gift subs. Eagerness for the 16. Megamajig for the 404. Bashiel for the £26. Dace for the 10. Greybeard for the 37. Thank you for being here. No more. That's enough. Okay? No more support. Let's hang out for a bit now, shall we? I'm overwhelmed. I've not spoken this much in a week. I have been chatting with Mrs. D20, but, you know, not just regurgitating words constantly, so I'm already feeling a bit exhausted. I might have to end stream now. Only joking. Of course we're going to keep going. No more? No more. Thank you. Lady, hello, lady. How are you today? Lovely
I
to see you.
thank you
Welcome
for
on.
your continued pledge to the knighthood.
Oh, no. This looks like
Hello,
hell.
Andy.
Hello.
I used my personal computer compression to make this email a superscript 1.
Oh,
you
no.
know I am a supervillain. It's almost ×4, graduation cap, mark the calendar, ×2, bicycle, to the end arrow.
Times
1
2
year
bicycle,
of watch.
okay.
Later, we're past purple, ship,
Purple
fog,
ship!
/Assassin's
man.
Creed, Black Flag, and so much other poop. Wipe the nervous sweat. It's times for you
Okay.
to go from 0 to superhero. Then maybe
Nice.
return to carp streamer, time for fishing. Remember, rat, we are the rat.
Wow.
Hello there.
What the hell? Who let you in? Obi-Wan?
Grab your shield and sword.
What is going-
Raise them high, and welcome
What is
to
happening?
the knighthood.
Chat, everything's gone wrong. Sophie P, welcome on in, courtesy of Kalela. Kalela, thank you very much for gifting a subscription to Sophie P68. Sophie P, enjoy the gift stuff from Kalela. No more chat. This is not reverse psychology. I need to play the game, and I need to chat with you all, else we'll never get anywhere. How dare you support me? Kalela, thank you again for the gift sub to Sophie P. Meg, for the wonderful Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan.
Thank you for your continued pledge.
Surprise.
To the
Thank you, Meg. Crit for the 52 months. Offered Leak, welcome back, also for 34 months.
Welcome back, Andy. I think I'll be able to hang out with you lovely people more than I was able.
Hey!
I suddenly have a lot more time on my hands in it pain.
Oh, that doesn't sound as good. Leak, I'm happy to hear that we get to hang out with you more. Not so happy to hear that it might not be good news. Leak, hopefully we can provide some
I thank you for your
fun,
continued
entertainment,
pledge to
some
the
laughter. Though, I'll be honest with you, Leak, Endwalker's pretty miserable. So hopefully we can...
Go.
Hopefully there's some good stuff coming, Leak. Thank you for 34 months, and it's lovely to see you. I do hope everything is well. Razor Knight Shadow, welcome back for your 3rd month. Chat, how have you been? How was your week? Hopefully you've all had a good week. I have not seen any FanFest stuff. I feel like that would be a mistake. I don't know how anyone who isn't caught up with the game would want to watch FanFest, because that would be like opening a can of spoiler worms, no? I don't know why one would do that. So no, I've not seen anything. I don't even know the expansion name. And again, I'm not necessarily wanting to know, but I feel like it's going to be hard to moderate that, because I feel like someone's going to come in and be like, have you seen Endwalker 2.0? I'll be like, that's the name of the expansion? I can't believe it. Spoiler worms, indeed. It is a miracle that you've not seen anything. I've not been on my computer. I think I've logged into Final Fantasy XIV twice in the past week, and that's it. I've been enjoying things outside of the PC, and it's been quite nice. I've been painting a lot of miniatures, I played some D&D, I've been getting ready for some Warhammer, went on loads of walks with Mrs. D20 and Luna, it's been lovely. But yeah, I've not been at my PC much. The only thing that I've really looked at online has been the Path of Exile, ExileCon from New Zealand, so yeah, I've completely missed everything. At some point we'll do I don't know, like a reaction, I suppose? To whatever they announced at FanFest. Out of interest, are people happy?
I thank you for your
That's what I want to know.
pledge
Good?
to the
Yeah, happy news? Yes? Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. So happy? Okay, I'm in. Will in Japan. Will, thank you for 43 months, buddy. How have you been? Are you still playing ESO, Will? What MMO are you playing at the minute, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. Lovely to see you, man. I was in the Gold Saucer during the keynote and someone was chatting all of the updates. Make a stay. Hopefully you muted them. You'll probably get caught up when FanFest comes to the UK. Okay, gotcha. Is the expansion actually called 2 Dies, or is that a meme I don't understand? Wait, what? 2 Dies? Okay, chat, I don't want to know anything about the expansion, but what? 2 dies? Please elaborate on that. You can use 2 dies on gear pieces? No way! Really? Oh, wow. Okay. With their spaghetti code, they've been able to do that? Jeez. Okay, no more. Chat, that's enough. That was a delicious taste. A little tidbit that I really enjoyed. Lumi, how are you? Lumi, I think you're going to be happy about the response I'm about to give to Bane's prior question. Baldur's Gate 3, yes, we will play it at some point. I'm hopefully going to get into it when I'm done with Endwalker. Cannot wait. Really looking forward to that. Hopefully all of you Baldur's Gate fans are going to play it too. I can't wait to see all of your characters. Lumi, I loved your characters that you posted in Discord. If anyone else plays Baldur's Gate 3, chuck your characters into Discord. I'd love to see them. Anyway, no more news from FanFest, but the 2 dies thing, very exciting. Very, very exciting. I'd love to. I want to ask more questions about it, but no. I've got to be good and not ask anything. The reason the music is muted, by the way, is it's very intense in the game at the minute. That's all right. No, we can maybe rock with it. Rex, thank you for the follow, buddy. How are you today? Welcome on in. I'm so far behind on chat, so if I've missed your question, it's not my fault. It might be. I'll be a tiefling. I love ladies with horns. Azaneth. Same. Same. Yeah. I cannot wait. I don't know what I'll play, but I think I could end up being a tiefling. I don't know yet, though. I don't know yet. I'm typically the DM. Like, at the minute, I'm playing a D&D campaign, and we played, actually, on Saturday, and my players did say that was probably one of the best sessions they'd played, which made me feel great, so that was awesome. Really enjoying that. We play once a month at the minute, because we're all adults trying to find time to sort of, you know, meet up, and it's quite difficult when you're all adults with your own lives, but yeah, we're finding time to play it, and it's great. But I DM, so I might make one of my NPCs as my character? I don't know, we'll figure that out when I get there. I was hesitating getting Baldur's Gate 3 for so long, but I think I won't regret it at all. I don't think you will. I don't think you will. The replayability that I've heard from people who have played the early access is amazing. I need to pick up Baldur's Gate 3. I'm trying to hold off from playing until I can gather my D&D NPCs. Oh, yeah, sign. Gotcha. That makes sense. I've never played a D&D game, so this is all beyond me, but I enjoy the excitement. I would say that you can play Baldur's Gate 3 without having played a D&D game, be it, you know, in person or online or whatever. I think you'll still enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. Sildur, can you actually play Drow in Baldur's Gate 3? I didn't know that.
Thank you for your continued
Interesting.
pledge
I might have to give that a go instead. Play Baldur's Gate 3, Z. Do it. You know you want to.
Doggo arrived. I have arrived to watch such an amazing streamer. Hope you had a wonderful week off.
Did you resubscribe to the wrong person, Thur? With such a kind message? What's going on here? Thur, thank you for 35 months. I greatly appreciate it. How are you today? Hopefully you've had a lovely week yourself. They have all the Player's Handbook races. I didn't know that. Oh, Sildur. Interesting. Okay. Pre-ordered Baldur's Gate 3. Can't wait to devour it. I might have to join you on that. Apparently, if you pre-order it now, you get, like, bonuses, like the Digital Deluxe Edition for free, technically. I might have to get on that. I haven't done it yet. Sandwich? I was going to say, this isn't the Sandwich Man. This is Sandwich 5005. Hello, buddy. Sandwich, how are you today? I only recently tried Drow, and there's a lot of reactivity to it. Okay, Spade. Cool. Half-Orcs and Dragonborn are being added for launch. I can see myself making a Dragonborn sorcerer. Because that is so outside of my usual wheelhouse. And I think that'd be a lot of fun to try something like that. Gorshan Bane, exactly. No, it would take a day. It would take a day. The Dragonborn in Baldur's Gate 3 aren't, you know, like Skyrim, Fusrodar. You are quite literally like a dragon person. They're great. You have a breath weapon, which is cool. Enjoy that. I did see, by the way, a couple of people join... GlamCon! Whoa! Oh, GlamCon, hello.
GlamCon has just tipped £20. I enjoy your stream a lot.
Oh, well, I'm glad you do. Thank you, GlamCon. That's very sweet of you. Can we get some love and chat for GlamCon? I greatly appreciate the very generous £20. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Rex, thank you for the Prime sub. Chat. I know I've been gone a week, so you're all being a little extra, you know, extra nice. I know it's going to go very quickly and you're all going to become painful again, but I look forward to that moment. I'm playing my first D&D session. I'm playing a rogue tiefling who's actually using a fake identity. The party still hasn't figured out the fake name. The character is an anagram for Tricks the Devil. Oh, I like that, Rex. I like that a lot. I would love to talk about some of the stuff going on in my D&D campaign, but some of my players like to lurk in my stream because they're very supportive friends, and I don't want to spoil them. So know that things are good. They're currently dealing with some underworld business, and it's very good. Very, very good. He knows us too well. There you go. I've been playing Bard, and I've just been cheesing and flirting my way out of problems in Baldur's Gate 3. Celeste, it sounds like you're living the dream. Tea Leaf, how are you today? Akira, hello. Pie, hello. Beard, good afternoon. Okay, I'm going to try and say hello to you all now that I'm no longer getting bombarded with generous support. How could you? Akira, Pie, Bashiel, Celeste, Drax. My goodness. So many messages have been deleted. Tenchi, Akira, Oliver, Dace, Smangler, Make Some Time, Lumi, Gorshan, Furret, Salty Furret, Mazaira, Gorshan Damp, Zatan, Tatey Bread, Crom. Crom, how have you been, by the way? Here's Leonix, Individuali, V6 Sonoma, Floating Fat Man, Firelord Van, Chaos Dragon, Spectre Saw, 2 Dies, chat, 2 Dies, Bane, Winterfall, Dadams, Vicky Vic, Dace, Asuri, Saurus, Dappersloth. Am I going to be doing role quests before the finale? Yes, I'd like to. I don't think we're going to do that today, though. I think I'm going to do a little bit of MSQ, find time somehow before the end to do the role quests. That's the plan. But yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that today unless everyone highly recommends I do so. Celeste, Leonix, Crit, Uriah, Musandari, Clivey Bear Hiss, Azaneth, Rex, what are the chances I find your videos and I tune in and you're streaming? Hello, Rex. Yeah, chat, while I was away, my latest video on the tubes, that's kind of cringe to call it the tubes, isn't it? It seemingly got picked up again by the algorithm, and it's cleared 11,000 views, which I was not expecting. Leonix, Zithwan. So I'd mentioned I had a full day of interviews a couple of weeks ago. Well, last week I had an interview with the CEO. Today I have a meeting with the CFO and the head of HR. Oh my goodness. Can we get some good luck vibes in chat for Zithwan, please? Buddy, I'm already on cloud 9, being back here and chatting with you all, but if you get an offer today, I'm going to be over the moon. I don't know how you're going to feel, but I'm going to be over the moon for you, buddy. Einfact, Norb, Oliver, Damp, Tatey Bread again, Miasma, Lumi, Uriah, Rick Starian, Elderly Sign, Mega Stay Pod, Megamajig. I'll take you up on that, Megamajig. You know I will. You know I will. Elena, welcome back for 7 months.
Indid Poga, Indid Poga, Indid Poga, Indid Poga.
Indid Poga, Indid Poga, Indid Poga. I agree, Elena. Thank you for 7 months of support. I appreciate it. Thur, hello. Ashrik, hello. Enjoy Baldur's Gate 3, buddy. Microphone, hello. Xaviax, welcome. Z City, hello again. Green Chocobo, Fumi. Oh, that sounds fun, Fumi. I'll have to look into that. Sorley, Sandwich Man, Gorshan, Spade, Studley, Razorknight Shadow, Smangler, Feyra, oh my goodness, Luke, Glamcon, Azaneth again, Zanello. Oh, chat, there's so many of you, and you're all being very kind and being supportive and lovely. I've been playing Bard, Celeste, hello. Nightwind, hello. Erudite Ember, hello there. Studley, Glucose Guardian, Pear, Dallas. Oh my god, I'm so far behind still. Rix. I want a Furret on Pokemon Sleep. What is Pokemon Sleep? Explain. People have been downloading it and I've heard about it. How does it work? I'd love to get involved. Joyous Boyus, hello. Cat Tangent, hello. Rix, it's Kate. Meg, thank you for gifting a sub to Cheery. Cheery, get yourself in it, courtesy of Meg. Salty Furret, hello again. Traxios, hello.
I thank you for your continued pledge to the
Araven Kalen, or Araven Kalen, I still am not 100% sure. Thank you for 3 months of Prime.
And amidst it all, Andy, beacon of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before.
Wow. Wow. That might be the greatest resub message ever. In the 4.5 years I've been doing this. Kaylin, thank you very much for the 3 months of Prime. I greatly appreciate it. Studley, hello again. Just saw a video that claims Hyde breaks AI in Baldur's Gate 3 so much a rogue can pretty much solo any encounter. Ooh, okay. There was a similar issue in Divinity, I think, with that. Similar. Thank you, Koji Man. Cheers, buddy. Stonks Rising. There we go. I found you on the tubes just recently. There we go. Majoga, welcome on in. Lovely to see you today. Way Too Late, hello. How are you today? Zendrel, hello. Praise the algorithm. I know I'm over the moon about it. Like, for me, and maybe some of you, yeah, I mean, if you've watched me for any time, you might know this.
For your continued pledge to the
Hold on. Monk has arrived. Monk, welcome back for 53 months. How are you today?
Dropped any dank new YouTube vids. YouTube in it, bruv. Hope everyone had a good week off.
I hope you had a great week as well, Mark. Thank you for 53 months! June!
Andy.
June, welcome back!
Hello, your girl has returned.
June, how was your holiday? I hope it went well. June, I very clearly decided to take the week off, so you didn't miss anything. That week off was for you, June. understand that. Clearly. June, thank you for 500 bits. I do greatly appreciate it. And chat, again, I was going to say, and then Monk and June were very kind. I don't have anyone I know on Twitch to sort of like network with, so I've sort of been by myself, like a little floating island in the middle of nowhere, not really knowing how to like promote myself, and the whole YouTube thing has kind of, I don't know, it's blown my mind, because never did I imagine people would want to come watch little old me, and it's been very humbling, shall we say, especially over the past week when I've really been sort of soaking in what has happened over the past few months. So thank you everyone for enjoying the YouTube content and then coming over and joining us here, but then also thank you to everyone who's been on the adventure since we began it last July. We've been playing the game for over a year now, and knowing that we're almost at the end is... It's bittersweet, because on the one hand I can't wait to be done because I can't wait to see the finale, and on the other hand I just wish there was more expansions to keep playing because I've never enjoyed a game as much as I have this one. So yeah, we'll figure out what we're gonna do, but I'm looking forward to getting into the patch content. Cannot wait to watch the FanFest stuff and find out what the expansion is. Meracedia? It's Meracedia, isn't it, chat? Don't say anything. Cheery, welcome on in. Zith1, hello. Thur, Middler, hello. Kaylin, welcome back again. It's a sleep tracker, but also you collect Pokemon. Lumi, say no more, I'm in. What a week. Fizzy finished Endwalker yesterday, and he may finish by the end of the week. That's amazing. Becca, a beacon of light and life. Shakespeare has joined the stream. Monk, hello. June, welcome back again. Hopefully your holiday went well. Kelsey, hello. Leonix, Taj. Kid Lear, hello Kid Lear, how are you today? Shirokazi, welcome. Sinvidia, hello. Drink chat. Well, Andy, knock yourself out until summer 2024. What? Plenty to do before next summer? No, it's summer? Ah, no. I was hoping it would be March. Crap. I was hoping it would be March. I could have played the new expansion from the comfort of my couch, and we would have had a baby, and it would have been great. But okay, summer, okay. We'll wait until summer. That's fine. No more info from FanFest chat. No more. The release date and the 2 dies is enough. I'm satiated. Reese's Sky, how are you today? Yggdrasil, hello. You know what, Yggdrasil? Yeah, that sounds like a better... Yeah, that sounds better, actually, come to think of it. Yoshi P said he's aiming for early summer. Okay. Gotcha. There isn't any more info anyway. That's all they said. They were like, coming out summer next year, and you can use 2 dyes on your clothes. See you later. Mic drop. Is that how it happened? Okay. Interesting. Missile Mage, hello, how are you today? It was amazing. Spoiler, Amano did the logo. Oh, cannot wait. And it's coming to Xbox? Yoshida did a dab after he said that's it. Okay, right. The crowd was the most hype about the 2 dies. He did a big old dab. I think the 2 dies change actually got the biggest applause. I mean, understandable, right? Understandable. There might be more things in there. Okay. Ishikawa crying as well. When was the last FanFest? Because I'm trying to think about like COVID timelines. Would the last FanFest have been... It would have been before Endwalker, right? So that would have been her first time getting to stand before a crowd post Endwalker? Last physical FanFest was 5 years ago? Whoa, so it was before even Shadowbringers. Okay. I imagine that must have felt amazing for her. To be able to get a, like a visceral face-to-face reaction from people who have responded so well to her storytelling. I can't imagine that. Smangler, I know, I need to stop asking. I'm flirting with danger here by talking about FanFest. Again, for reference, I don't even know the name of the expansion, chat, so I've sort of been outside of the internet bubble, and it's been great, and I'm scared that we might be treading near spoilers. Anyway, today, we're not journeying to the next expansion. Today, We're finishing up Endwalker. Yeah, Fridermis, I like that. I like that. Yeah, so I don't really know what we're going to get up to today. I don't know if Zone 6 is imminent, and I don't want to know. We'll let the MSQ show me that, chat, and we'll see what happens. Next time I hear Andy say FanFest, I start spoiling the expansion letter by letter. Just one letter video. I like it. Damn, we're finishing today. Yeah, welcome to the 36-hour stream. 36-hour stream. We are, Bastial. We are walking to the end. I think you got caught in the crossfires. Did the Japanese servers say separate? Then I want to bring my NA character over. Oh, are they doing cross realm or cross data center? Sorry. Uber dude. I would be sleeping for 24 hours of it, probably. We may be getting into what could be described as shenanigans. Okay. 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 Well, chat. Let's begin, shall we? Because I've not done anything. And I would like to play because I've not played in a week. So, bear with me, because I genuinely mean it when I say I've not really played the game in a week. A mouse and keyboard feels strange in my hand, I'll be honest. Okay, who do we have over here? We do have joining us at the beginning of today's stream, Esik, Mr. Crit Wrench. We've got a Pie, Aurora Sov. Turning around perfectly there, Aurora Sov. Lovely. Make a stay. The lovely Ant. What is this? What is going on? What is that emote? What is this mount? Alpha. Oh. Oh, that's the new FanFest mount? Ah, okay. Ah. Oh, they know how to milk our money, don't they, chat? That is incredibly desirable. It's a two-seater? How? Do you kick Alpha out? It's a passenger mount? Yeah, Andrew, do you mind if I hop... I don't know what to say. That's not what I was expecting at all. You know what? I think it's fair, though. I think it's only fair that Alpha gets to stick around. My honest to God, I thought you were gonna like ride behind Andrew, like on the seat.
I thank you for your continued
I didn't think you'd grapple onto the back. Oh no, it's only fair that Alpha gets to keep the seat. Of course, yeah, of course. Helga, bruh, welcome back for 4 months. Can we get some love and chat for Helga, bruh, please? How are you, Helga, bruh? Lovely to see you. Keen, lovely face too, buddy. How are you today? Welcome on in. The seat belongs to Alpha. Can Lala's not reach the bars? Oh. No, it's a little bit away, isn't it? Well, I'm sure they'll figure it out. Oh. It's got really strange clipping. Oh no, it's maybe because I was first person. Okay. Never mind. I thought there was a problem with my game for a second. Do Lala drivers still use a booster seat? No, but he has to climb quite far forwards. The seat is for Alpha, and you get to pray that I don't hit a pothole going 80 miles per hour. I like it. That's really cool. That is really cool. Andrew, lovely to see you. Alpha, of course. We have the lovely Celeste Amara Sorely Burn sign with a slightly upgraded glamour, or is it because you're indoors and you look more purple now? I love the glamour. Love the glamour sign. You look absolutely fantastic. You're like the blue version of me. Oh no, the purple version of blue me. There we go. We got that. We've never used the booster seat. We usually just stand. Purple sign, chat. Oh my god. We have a lovely Yohonara. Sorry, let me try that again. Yonora, Ninu, and Pear Squared. There we go. We got there in the end. Why he purple? Why not? Purple's a great color. I would happily re-dye my gear, but I quite like being blue, I'll be honest. Anyway, chat. I should play the game, so I'm gonna go play the game. Come with me. I don't think I've done anything in the game. Anything at all. I am now level 90. I think I did like one daily quest and I hit level 90. And that was like last Saturday. Not the Saturday just gone, but the one after last stream. So that was the last thing I did. I'm level 90 now. And I have all... Well, I must have spent them on my bard gear, but I need to figure out where I can buy tombstone gear, because I couldn't see it in, Charlian, and I can't Google things still, just in case I get spoiled, so... Yeah, I don't know where to get gear, chat. Maybe you can help me with that at some point, so I can get some level 90 gear. Still want a car mount? Will pay any price? Oh, it's at the other city? Okay. Okay, hello! Chat, what voice did I do for Living Way? Hold on. Let me wet the whistle. Okay, hold on. Let me start with everybody but Living Way. No, Estinian's not the right one. Chat. I've not had to do a voice since Saturday, and I did quite a lot of VA during D&D Saturday game, and my voice is still recovering. She and Heidelin were two of a kind, weren't they? Full of love for the star and its people, always holding to hope for our future. Far be it from me to refute Heidelin's own words. Yet even if her actions were neither kind nor just, we can yet give them a nobler meaning. We can make her faith the salvation of mankind. If Dynamis is ruled by emotion, perhaps prayer has more tangible results than I suspected. Chat, we've got a theory about that, albeit ones that are not always obvious to us. In which case, we may hope that Heidelin's wishes continue to move the hearts of men as they set forth time and time again. The Darkman 67. Welcome back for your second month. I greatly appreciate it, buddy. How are you? Hopefully you've had a good week. Same to the rest of you. If anyone got up to anything fun last week, do let me know. I've been really behind on chat, trying to catch up with you all. If I've missed you, I'm very sorry. Lumi, enjoy your pumpkin soup. That sounds amazing. So, Graha mentions if Dynamis is ruled by emotion, blah, 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 perhaps prayer has more tangible results than I suspected, which leads into my theory about primals being not necessarily pure manifestations of Dynamis, but Dynamis is able to shape the ether. Anyway, I can't get on a tangent this early in the stream. 'Tis fortunate that Fortuno hath kept Living Way apprised of our progress. We require the Loporit's aid more than ever. She has given us all she can. We must share what we know with Father and the Loporits at once, that it not go to waste. There you go. I will keep Heidelin's words in my heart, as Talisman and Lodestone both. A bit small for a welcoming party, but I've never been one for crowds. Understandable. Understandable. Thank goodness! I never would have forgiven myself had any of you come to harm. Cryle, we're all good. Living Way! What voice did I do for Living Way, chat?
Andy! Did you meet Heidelin? Pray tell, how is she?
She's good. I don't want to be the one to spill the beans, chat. I don't want to be the one to... Anyway. Good-ish? Listen, as I said, I gotta warm up again, right? Anyway. I am glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? I said I didn't want to be the one to spill the beans, and they kind of left it to me, didn't they? Okay, I'm going to change the voice chat, because I don't think it was that.
You mean to say Heidelin is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteor if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. The fancy navigatory one.
Of course, you may of course have it. You say she's not nasal, LMAO. You're lucky I remember some of the names right now, chat, okay? Bear with me, alright? My brain is still like, whoa, Final Fantasy XIV streaming, whoa. I will remember, just give me time. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars, you are determined to see this through. Now we're gonna go home, actually, we've given up. We are. Should words fail us, we will fight. To the bitter end. Ah, chat. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse. The moon and Charlian's Ark. I'm all too aware that without both of them, there will be no exodus. But I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The Forum's decision will be honored. You've earned the right to use the ship as you see fit. I could not rescind it, even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause.
That settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it.
Okay. You can chart a course through the Sea of Stars in a single day? Ye gods. Out of everybody, you gotta think. Graha managed to find a way to cross the rift to another dimension through space-time and land on the first. Out of everyone here, not saying that he should be, like, not surprised that they can do that, but he's done remarkable things, you know? He in his own right. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap. Yeah, I'm in. Let's go for a nap. He's a humble cat. The Loporits went to college. Ah, chat, look at that. Beautiful weather. It's not foggy. It's not cloudy. Wow. No, okay, I think I haven't explained myself. No, I get that they're doing it in a day. It's more so the act of doing a Marvel and, you know, going against, like, what should be possible. He has done that himself, is what I was trying to say. Not saying he should be surprised. I shouldn't have said anything. I need to remember how to talk on stream. Immediately changes to fog. Could you imagine? Now the headpiece, you aren't NDD20, you are ND Wormblood, the wife of Astinian. We knew it. Tenchi, how did you know? Let me close that. There you go. I'm going to hide the helmet so we can actually see my face again. You guys recommended that I do this side quest in my own time. Not in my own time, sorry. That I should do it on stream, not in my own time. Complete opposite of what I just said. Apparently it's a good one to do on stream at some point. T-Rex, I hope you've had a lovely week, buddy. Lovely to see you. Thank you for the welcome back. Okay, gotcha. Why would someone suggest doing that one on stream? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mentioned there being a box and everyone was like, yeah, it's a good one. Save that for us. I don't know any more than that. I completely forgot where this one goes. There's one from the coffee shop that's really good. Okay. Okay. I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea? Dizziness? Hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep. And if you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. I shall add it to our records. Okay. Chat, a job well done, I'd say. A job well done. Shanali, welcome back. How are you today, Shanali? Oh, cutscene. Alerts off, chat, just in case. Oh.
There you are. Some time, indeed. Yes. For you, at least.
Wait a second.
Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Well, Hythlodeus. I genuinely don't even remember that cutscene. Whoa. What could it mean? I recognized the voice, but I didn't understand what was happening. Are we dreaming of... I don't know if that... Again, I'm presuming that was like almost a vision of something happening within the ethereal sea. We know Hythlodeus was on the moon after having been sacrificed to Zodiac. Potentially they were ferried back to the ethereal sea, and I'm... Oh, chat. Everything's coming back to me after the week off. I'm so hoping we get a Hythlodeus and Emmett Selk reunion in the ethereal sea. Early on in the expansion, Hydaelyn tells us that they brought somebody back from the first. It's gotta be him. Even thinking about it, I'm getting all like teary-eyed. Oh, chat. I didn't know hearing their voice could do this to me, but here we are. A great many of the helping hands that delivered the adamantite are still here in Sharlayan, and I, for one, couldn't be happier. Between the ether burner to be refurbished, supplies to be transported, and meals to be prepared, we need all the assistance we can get. Even Lord Manalain has been doing his part, albeit at a snail's pace. Still, it's the thought that counts, but a bit more effort wouldn't go amiss. A bold decision. Kryl has urgent news. Andy, I trust you've had a good rest. Yeah, kinda. Not quite, but kinda. As envoy of Master Fortuno's arrived not long ago with a message. The Oloperates have determined Meteon's location. Fantastic. We've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there, along with the others. Okay? Sounds good to me. I'll re-enable alerts now. Belatedly, Uriah, thank you for the 21 months. And Skull, allow me to replay that for you.
I thank you for your continued pledge to the knighthood.
Skull, welcome back for 3 months.
Can't watch right now and need to catch up on VODs, but I hope your time off with MRSD20 was relaxing and enjoyable.
It was great, Skull. Thank you for asking. I'll quickly mention my time off because I didn't do it earlier. Mrs. D20 was on during her 9th, 10th week of pregnancy, and that is typically where morning sickness flares up, and we thought she'd avoided it. You know, going into Monday, she was fine. Tuesday onwards until about Saturday, she has been feeling like death. So it's been nice because I've been able to look after her and we've been able to hang out, you know. So yeah, we relaxed as much as we could, and it was enjoyable getting to hang out with her, but obviously not what we'd intended. You know, we couldn't go out for the meal that we'd had planned, thanks to you guys and what have you, but there's all the time in the world. We'll get to have that moment again soon. But yeah, for people who also don't know, we had our 10-week scan. Baby's looking real good. Will, did you not know? Mrs. D20 is currently 10 weeks pregnant, and we went for the scan on Thursday. They got little arms, little legs, a rather large head, which it checks out because I've got a pretty big noggin myself. And they were like moving around in there. They were like, it was weird and wild and lovely and wonderful, and we both cried a little bit. Yeah. Big head, big brain. Exactly, Akira. Exactly. Thank you, chat, as well. All the love, both in chat now and, of course, on the old Discord, has been amazing. I've not seen it. Will, yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, boy, thank you, Erastos. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, seeing them move on the little ultrasound thing was top 5 moment in my life. Because going into that, we were very nervous about, you know, what negative things might have happened. Not only did we see them, saw their heartbeat, and then they start like jiggling around, and it was like, whoa, okay, they're lively. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I know having children isn't for everybody, but to those who will one day want to have a child, your breath will be taken away, promise you. Welcome back, Indy. Ready for a nap? No. I thought she said she wanted me to tell her if anything happened to me, if I had any, like, adverse side effects. And then I'm unable to talk to her anyway. Right, yeah, exactly. Kumaru, 2.5 at the minute, 2.5. 2.5 months, and in about a month and a couple weeks, we'll get a gender scan done, which is just, you know, it feels like it's happening so quickly. We did not get to hear the heartbeat, Pink Phoenix. No. We're hoping when we go for the 12-week scan, they'll be able to offer that. Fingers crossed. Cloud, right? It's wild, isn't it? I wanted to quickly run down here because I could see the ship on the horizon, and I wasn't sure if maybe we could see anybody. No, okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm wasting my time here. We're not going to be doing any of that. We're not going to be doing like some big reveal that involves fireworks. We'll probably take a photo and send it to friends and family. There'll be none of that. Oh, chat! Triple Triad match. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it on stream. I can't do it on stream. Yeah. Oh, this bastard? Get him, Andy. Sidetracked already? No. I'm making my way. Let's do it. One? You want me to do one go? Where is he? Up there. All right, hold on. Actively heading towards it because this is where the MSQ is taking me, Oliver. Cheating way? No. What? What do you mean cheating way?
Aha! I see.
Huzzah. Cheating way? Was that you?
Aha! I see. I'm here watching people to learn about all the naughty things they do. Not because I want to do those things myself, of course. Perish the thought. So I can properly rebuke others when they do something naughty.
Okay.
I thank you for your continued pledge to the knighthood.
Nemesis, welcome on in, buddy. 41 months.
Hey,
Thank
thanks,
you, man.
Ended love.
Ended love to you too, Nemesis. You beautiful, beautiful human. Chat, I'm gonna kick his ass. Care to engage me to spot a triple triad? I'm quite good, you know. I wonder why you might be good. Roulette. Okay, chat. One game, chat. One game, then MSQ. Before you all disappear. Oh! Loperit. Lovely. Sudden death, swap plus. You have Shadowbringer's Yuri Andre? Oh my goodness. Chat. I literally cannot take that back. Can we do a little plus action? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, boom. Math is not my strong suit, apparently, chat. Okay. Oh, crap. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, chat. Wait! No! It's not same! If it was same, I could have... Wait. Hold on. 9, 7, 14, 8, 19, 8, 9... No! Go on then, one more. The last one! Swear to God, chat. Swear to the 12. Just... Listen, you couldn't hear it, but my head made the dial-up sound. I can't quit on a loss, exactly. I've got to keep going. Just one more. One more. There we go. Look, chat, getting freebies now. They're taking pity on me. Okay. When I said that, I should have... Okay, hold on, wait. So, that should be fine. We should be good. Chat, this is easy pickings. Easy pickings, chat. Hey! There you go. I'll take that. Whoa! That was a freebie.
Dace_you has just tipped £10.
Thank you, Dace.
I appreciate when you love your surroundings and stop to smell the roses. Keep calm and triple triad on.
I smelled the roses, and at first I didn't smell so good because I got my ass handed to me. But we got there. Thank you, Dace, again. Dace, no more. Put your wallet down, sir. Put your wallet down. What did he say? No, please play another round with me, chat. Cheating way wanting to play again. You got a bonus card and achievements? Oh yeah. Shadowbringers Urianje. Look at that. Lovely. Don't mind if I do. Great timing, Studley. Cheers, buddy. What are the chances? A magical chat. What a magical playthrough. Oh, God. Don't get me wrong. I love the Scions. But when they're all here, I have to click on all of them. Come on. Why can't half of you be in bed still? While the form is not here in its entirety to brood and glare at us, Master Barnier's presence alone is enough to put me on edge. He does have a face, doesn't he, that makes you feel uneasy. Definitely. Studley, thank you again for the 200 bits, buddy. I do appreciate it. Thancred. Not feeling any ill effects from the Altair scope, are you? After playing test subject for those new Aetherites, even the mention of ether sickness makes me feel a little bit queasy. How did you sleep? Well, I should hope. It's likely the last opportunity we will have to take a proper rest for quite some time. I probably could have done with a few more winks myself. Oh, bless him. The thought of what's to come was keeping me awake, you see, so I thought to do a bit of research, hoping I might eventually feel wary enough to doze off. But before I realised it was already morning. No need to scold me. I already regret it, and will probably only feel that regret more keenly as the day wears on. Aww. Poor little Grahartir. Heidelin, the heart of this star, is gone. And yet, on the morrow, the sun will rise, and life will go on. When I look upon Charlian and its idyllic surrounds, there are moments when her absence feels unreal, as do the final days. Would that it were so. I fear our recent travails within Labyrinthos and the Ethereal Sea have taken their toll on my mind, for last night I received a visitor in my dreams. Moonbreeder! No! A vision not of the woman she was, nay, but the woman she would have become. Damn. That last stream we did, chat, really did not pull any punches, did it? The one before having had to, tackle and, deal with the quest involving Moonbreeder's parents, that really did hit. It's too early to start crying. Since the final days first manifested, we've been tested as never before. even more so in your case. Nevertheless, our work is far from over. We cannot afford to falter now, not when the end is in sight. True that. I'll say, gods, I can hardly believe the Loporits managed to find Meteon out there, hidden among the stars. The sheer distances involved are mind-boggling. Before coming, I thought to inquire after our comrades abroad. It seems that the effects of the final days have been observed further and further north of Garlemald. For a blessing, those regions are largely uninhabited, but in any event, we mustn't misinterpret this as a geographical spread. There is no telling where in the world the phenomenon will strike next, unfortunately. Again, I'm waiting for them to be like, oh, by the way, Ishgard is in ruin. Because we had a little tease with Erenville. Gods, I can hardly believe... Sorry, I already spoke with you. What took you so long? We have so much to discuss and scant time to do it. That feels like a reference to my week off chat. If you would know the reason for this assembly, you'd better ask Master Leve here. Okay, chat, alerts off while I go through this quest. Are they off? Yeah. Hello, friends. Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Loporits have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Heidelin herself. Your quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon, in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. A veritable Ultima Thule. Indeed. How then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess ether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our hyperhopper... Sorry. I love that that's the name for this technological invention of theirs that allows them to sail the stars, the hyperhopper. If we integrate our hyperhopper into your ether burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Are we really doing this now? This seems so sudden and so quick, but I suppose not. I suppose my sense of time is completely warped right now. Father, does this mean? Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loporits' proposal, the Forum was faced the grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Heidelin believed you possessed of the strength needed to overcome this crisis. Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Heidelin's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. That is why we have chosen to place our faith in Heidelin, in you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What a great name, by the way. Ultima Thule. I'm not going to get fed up saying that. What of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacies. nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary. They have expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Wow. Are the Loporrits too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were bored of Heidelin's love for Aetheris and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. And you'll most certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life, an otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Heidelin chose us to lead the way to Meteion. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? True. But more importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetheris until you brought us here, Urian J, and now we're enamored with this place. So, what choice do we have but to save it? Ah, I love that. What a lovely moment for him to have her. Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scions. So I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? Okay, I'm glad we get an option. I wish there was a comedic one, which was, nah, actually, I'm gonna go to the Golden Saucer. See you later. I'm out of here. You couldn't stop us if you've tried. We'll avert the final days. Whatever it takes. Well, we've come this far. We may as well see it through. No, we'll avert the final days. No, you couldn't stop us if you tried. I like that more, I think. Hey, we even got an Estinian nod, chat. Get in. Look at that. Very well. We shall inform the Forum of your decision and begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the, Hyper Hopper. What was it? Teeny tiny toy boat. Wasn't it, chat? The previous jokey comment made? Teeny tiny toy boat. The Loporrits will coordinate with the Ilsabard contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. For now, pray, take your ease. 'Twould seem there is naught to do, sorry, but rest and prepare. Shall we? Lemon, what did Eagerness do? What did Eagerness do? The poor guy. Oh, view account. No, it's all good, all good. Gotcha. I have view account disabled in OBS, so I don't literally shit crystals out of just pressure. To me, there's only me and like 3 people in chat right now, to my mind. Otherwise, I will crumble into dust. But no, all good. Not your fault, man. It's my fault. I should signpost it better. I'm sure it's not too bad. There's at least 2 of us. It's 4. Hey guys, lovely to see you. Hi. Hopefully we're having a good day today. As you can imagine, not all Forum members are willing to endorse this plan. Through no fault of yours, of course. Given what is at stake, it is only natural that opinions are divided. That said, the final decision was reached with an overwhelming majority, much to my surprise. Chat, I don't know if I took screenshots of it. I'm going to very quickly open up my screenshots folder. Please say I did. Of what Heidelin mentions in the aftermath of the battle. I'm hoping it's this. Open. Nope. Chat. Do I need to watch my VOD back? Maybe. Heidelin mentioned something along the lines of, and maybe someone has the quote. So I'm backseating, whatever, aloud for a second in response to this. What does Heidelin mention Meteon's domain as being like? It's something along the lines of it's entirely dynamis, right? Pure absolute, that's it. Dynamis, pure absolute. Thank you. That's kind of what I was looking for, so thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Be interesting to see how exactly we tackle that. Because something during that cutscene that just played that kind of fills me with a little bit of hope, almost, is the fact that everyone is almost not necessarily praying for us, but they believe in us. They want us to do it. We have their backing. Even those whose efforts are currently for naught, because we are usurping the plan for Exodus and instead we're going to do something else. But they believe in us. And maybe that belief from everyone on Etheris is going to provide us some level of support out there in the stars in this realm of pure absolute dynamis. And again, the Temelun thing that we've been referring to infrequently about how stars come to us and how memories and the light that those stars bring us, which I've made the comparison to being our friends, our family, our loved ones, those that are nearest and dearest to us, how they're going to help us out in some way. I need to go back and study the prophecy, I don't know how else we'd describe it, given to us not by Temelun, I think it was Serena, gives us a little something back in Alamigo, and I've not taken the time to go back and read that. Maybe I'll find that in the VOD and we'll look at it together. I also want to go back to what Vritra said post, God, when did he give me that speech? Was it post Marzia and the baby? I can't remember. There was a moment in the story where we have a lovely moment with Vritra, and that felt very prophetical, I suppose. Belatedly, I'll quickly re-enable alerts. Trance, welcome back for 13 months.
I thank you for your continued pledge to the knighthood.
Lovely to see you, Trance. Thank you for 13 months of support. Huntermeister, welcome back, or welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. And the Dawnforged, welcome back for 2 months as well. How are you, Dawnforged?
I thank you for your continued pledge to the knighthood.
I hope you're having a lovely day today. Oh my God!
/here's for walking to the end.
What the hell is that in my chat room?
And sword.
Whoa!
Raise them high and welcome.
Eagerness! I couldn't even see it was you. It was just like a sea of people gifting subs. Eagerness, thank you very much, buddy, for the very, very, very generous 10 gift subs, landing in the laps of What the Sound, Zero, Kunari, Sunakage, Ryan, Killick, the Toldev, the Dragonflora, Ray62, Saber, and Norsteris. Eagerness, that's very, very kind of you, buddy. I really, really do appreciate that, and I hope you're doing well. I want to hear about what you're up to. Games, are you playing any games? Life, if you're living? I don't know. Thanks, man. That's very, very kind of you. Cheers. No, cheers to you. And sorry again for the viewer count misunderstanding thing. Hopefully you understand. Thanks, buddy. And thank you all for being here. It's lovely to be back. It really is. I was quite nervous for today because, I don't know, taking a week off, it feels weird sitting here and streaming again, but it's going well so far, hopefully. Anyway, no need to worry about lending a hand with the Hyperhopper. We already have more than enough help, so go and relax while you still can. That almost sounds a bit threatening at the end. While you still can. I gotcha. I gotcha. There is much to be done before the Ark can be made ready for your voyage. Would that I could be afforded time to speak with Alphino and Alasay. Alas, I can but pray they find a moment of quiet calm before the journey to come. Am I pronouncing it properly, by the way, guys? Ultima Thule? Or is it Thule? Thule? Yes? Thank goodness. Nice. Killick, enjoy, buddy. Yes, I would like to do the roll quests, Sterns, definitely. Had it perfect? Get in. I'll take that. Take that. Liars? Don't say that, Firelord Van. Don't do this to me, man. The Forum hath placed the fate of mankind in our hands. We must not betray their faith. They bid us rest, but I'd much rather find something productive to do. I suppose now is as good a time as any to home my lance. Not that I've ever found it to be dull. Still, it eases my mind on the eve of battle. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very nervous. We're stepping into the end game, and we haven't had a Scion death in a while. And I don't want to make a prediction as to who it might be that perishes. But I don't see Endwalker reaching its conclusion without one of them biting the dust, and I don't think I'm ready for that. Don't jinx us! You want one? I don't want one! I'm just saying it feels like now's the time for it to happen. Secretly hoping for it! Yeah, I've got a death note off camera, and if any of them piss me off, I'm gonna scribble their names in it. Perhaps now I can finish that book I was reading. Oh, what? Oh, pay me no mind. I'm sure you have better things to do with the time afforded to us. Graha tea? No, of course not, chat. I love Graha. I don't want any of them to die. I feel like in many RPGs, there's a couple of characters who are in the main squad who you're kind of like, yeah, if they die, I'll be a little bit sad, but, it's not going to hurt me that much. Literally anyone in this group dying would crush me. There's not like a weak one. Hopefully you guys know what I mean by that. Like when you've played RPGs before and there's like a couple characters whose story isn't as good and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, you can go maybe. If the time comes and I need to make a choice, maybe I'll eject you from the ship. Everyone in the Scions right now I adore, and I don't know if I can live knowing one of them perishes. That's what I'm saying, Hiss. No one knows his name. No one knows his name. They're all my darlings. There you go. Where's Lise? No. I mean, Lise at this point would be the weakest of the bunch just because she's not being a part of the Scions for a while. But if she had been the entire time, she'd be there with them. That was Yusuke for you. I loved Yusuke, Leonix, but not as much as the rest of them. This is true. Yeah. On behalf of Monk, I suggest Alphino. I've had a sneaking suspicion Alphino or Alasei could go. Either of them are my top candidates. I don't want them to die. Read my lips, I do not want them to die, okay? I just think that out of all of them, they're the ones that I think would break me the most and break the group the most. Anyway, I don't want to be... I'm death flagging everybody at the minute. I need to stop. I want them to die. How did that happen? What? How did you get that out of my lips? I should very much like to speak of the Loperites once their work is complete. 'Tis plain Hydaelyn has entrusted them with a great deal of knowledge, and I suspect there is more they could teach us. A rare opportunity to rest. I say we make the most of it. In all honesty, I didn't think the Forum would approve this measure, and certainly not by such a large margin. I dare say, though, that Master Fortuno's impassioned recounting of your audience with Hydaelyn helped sway the vote. He has a way with words, after all. Where did you think Alphino got it from? No love for Alasei. No love at all. It's like, yeah, Alphino's really great with words, isn't he? I wasn't expecting to have time on our hands. What should we do? I don't know. Hey, while Alasei is by no means, master diplomat, I think she's good with words, in her own special way. Silzaris, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Alerts briefly disabled, chat, while we get through this. Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it is difficult to conceive of how one can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Hydaelyn deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Meteion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and Tartarus. If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We'll be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better. That's the hope. With that settled, we should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded. Oh. Hello, Tartaru. Speak of the devil and she will appear. The meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long, I started to worry. What do they have to say? The edge of creation. I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. I genuinely think Tartaru believing in me would fuel me with enough dynamis to defeat any foe. She's the secret, chat. You will return. This is a threat. Yeah. Right? And it's going to fuel me, most certainly. Actually, Andy, could I borrow you for a moment? Tartaru, of course you may. Of course you may. Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you are finished, meet us back at the Baldesian annex. All right? All right. You will return. You owe me money. You're not getting out of this. Come with me to the Agora. I have something to show you. Okay. What could it be? A new armor set, potentially? She's outfitted us before with some nice armor sets. And now seems like a good... Imagine if she made me a spacesuit. Huh? Like a proper sort of retro NASA affair. With oranges and whites and stuff. That'd be cool. Dripwalker, a pile of receipts. Before you go to the edge of creation, this Ultima Thule thing, can you just quickly cast your eye over this for me, please? And it's just like a list of, like, debts that are due. well, how about I bring you back, like, a space rock? That'll surely be valuable, and you can sell that, and, you know, maybe. Please sign this NDA. Yeah, do not go to this distant land and, like, let them know of my secrets. Did someone move the crate? I could have sworn it was here. Someone's moving crates? Welcome, Andy, to Taru's boutique. No way! I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I make an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the warrior of light. Champion of Eorzea, I hear, Tartaru. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before. Are we actually getting a spacesuit, and that I wouldn't be able to do it alone? And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Favnarian refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Charlia. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Big doubt, chat. Visaru, how are things coming along? Everything is in order, Mistress Tartaru. We'll be ready to open shortly. Okay. Which is why I brought you here, to be our very first patron. Would you mind waiting here a moment longer? If you could just wait here a short while longer, we'll have everything up and running in no time. Okay. Okay. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. We're going in, chat. Read the small print before you sign the contract. I do love Tartaru. I really do. I think my favorite Tartaru moment is still scolding Alphino for having spent so much money on the samurai blade. Ah! I did not expect to find you here. Who is it? Oh! Hello? What are you doing here? This is most unexpected. Are you also wanting to get some new threads? Admittedly, Varshan, I think you're looking pretty good. Honestly, I kind of want your armor. Do you want to trade? I imagine Nadana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the ether burner. This simulacrum too will stay in Sharlayan, while I oversee matters in Radzadhan. Ah. It is a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Varshan! I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You've blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they at last return home to Radzadhan, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well, believe you me. Your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnarian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. I pray you every excess in your endeavours, Mistress Tartaru. Before coming here, I heard word of the Forum's decision, of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Oh, but in Midgard's Sawmere lore as well? Go on then, I'm ready. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. I can't wait to go back and watch my VODs for that Omega Raid series where we learn more about Midgard Sormir's journey here to Aetheris. Because they talk about all of the planets and stars they fly by in the process and how each of them has succumbed to some horrific fate. I swear I remember myself saying at the time something along the lines of, surely there's some life out there. Surely there's some which are okay. All of them have had the life upon them extinguished. It's hard to wrap my head around. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. You journey unto the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to this star. Would that Ahawan were alive to see it. I should like to visit Radzadhan again when this is all over. I worry your faith in me may be misplaced. Oh, I don't know which one of these I want to go for. To hear him speak more of Ahawan? To dream of the future where maybe we can return to Radzadhan, or... I'm gonna go with I worry your faith in me may be misplaced, but not in like a I don't believe in myself kind of way. If that makes sense. I just want to hear what he has to say for that. Perish the thought. You are our salvation and our deliverance. My father would not have relinquished his scales otherwise. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of this star have not given up hope, and neither must you. Something which is becoming quite apparent as we continue taking steps towards the end. Where do they go from here? Like, what story can they possibly tell in the wake of this? That's all I can think. We are about to quite literally save the world by traveling through the sea of stars. And everyone believes in us and believes us to be the salvation, the hero of this world. There's no going back from that, is there, really? Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Huzzah! Endeem, the old girl! My, whatever are you doing here? I'm here to save the world. What do you mean? A new boutique, you say? I had been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps, befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiment so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord for Tom, insists that, so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlian. Thus do I toil, though every fibre of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sicard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence. Now, burdened with my extra busy work, and without Onua here, there is no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Charlian delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. Oh no, I'm not gonna make him eat Archon loaf, chat. That's cruel. If a hearty meal is what you're after, I would suggest The Last Stand. The cafe over on the pier, their cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing. But if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I will give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old girl. Okay. I absolutely had to give a no, chat. Have we all not suffered enough? Come on, we can't do that to him. We can't do that to him. No, we've not suffered enough? Okay, fair. He hasn't? Okay, touche. Him? No. Amanda Lane hasn't. Fish bread for the old girl comment. Who's next? Who's next? I'm gonna call it, chat. Pre-watched. Ready? Well, is that Endy and Tartaru I spy? Endy and Tartaru I spy. Who could it be? Hancock. Yes! Oh, chat. Pre-watched, pre-played. I've actually played multiple expansions in the future. Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not, I will return straightways to Kugane once I have finished. Of course you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence that they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tartaru. Fair enough. There is naught more I can do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bukairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldenar Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? Question mark. Oh, a woman of tart tastes, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lolorito have to offer. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tartaru's ire. Until next we meet. Oh, dear. Okay, chat. Here we go. I'm going to get back to back. I'm going to wait for the text to appear before I theorize. I need a little something to go off of. Anything? Is that it? Are we done? Ah, Andy. Decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? A native of Charlian. Who do we know in Charlian that could be wanting to visit the boutique? Native of Charlian. Barnier. Final guess. Whoa! Whoa, okay. Way off. Holy shit. Big Swedge! I did not imagine I was going to see you hit. Tartaru! Ah, this is great. Big Swedge! I take it work on the Ark proceed to pace.
Aye, indeed it does. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlian and Radzatan has been a rewarding experience, and that's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loporits. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero is rendered speechless on more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it.
And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Charlian. Alpha! I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. Why isn't he here? Come on. Square Enix, Yoshi P, CBU3. Why did you not bring Alpha with them? Now that is cruel. He was always one to turn up in time of need, and I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Charlian. Good thing too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there.
It's still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse, though, to the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels. Yet, here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. To think how much I'd have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks.
An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo.
Ha! There is that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you, Endy. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future.
Belief, chat. Prayer. That's the common thread. They all believe in us. And maybe that belief will carry forth some sort of power to the edge of the universe. Come on. It's got to, right? That we do, my friend. That we do. And one filled with even more adventure. It's got to be. Love it. Absolutely love it. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? Ah, that's very... Oh, wait, it's not. I thought Wedge was speaking.
That's very kind of you, Tartaru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should get going. Still a few more supplies to gather before we return.
Wedge! Wedge! Tell her that you love her. Is he going to do it? Wedge! No! What? Yoshi P! That is... Why? Why even bait it? It's like, here we go. Bro, it's been 10 years. Why... Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. Hello. How are you? Damn, chat. Why'd they do that? They held that for so long. Right. I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Vasarud. Vasaru? Vasaru? I'm gonna go Vasarud. From Palika's stand. Hello. Wedge playing the extra long game. Like, they're gonna be on their porch 90 years of age, and he'll just turn to her and say, "Did you know I loved you, by the way?" And then he'll like just die. That'll be it. Like the real long con. Is a ruthless businesswoman, no time for relationships? Haven't we met before? Have we met before? Haven't we met before? A lot has happened since we were in Palakistan. Ah, yes. It was you who helped us at Perusa. And again when crossing the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we exchanged little more than glances then, but it is kind of you to remember me. Thanks, Mistress Tartaru. I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. In such times, we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thavner, but we are here today and are glad to have contributed to the cause. And contribute they did, by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Okay. Gods, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar, we were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you were swept away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you will return to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevered time and time again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promised to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. One of my fondest memories with Tartaru is when we went to Costa del Sol with her. And was that when she was training to be an Arcanist? It was an Arcanist, wasn't it, chat? Because she wanted to be more help to the Scions. And isn't it great to see her now at the end of Endwalker? She's been more help than she has any right to have been. She has been like the pillar that has kept us aloft this entire time. Don't forget to pick up your clothes from I can't read her name. Vasarud before you leave. They were expertly tailored just for you. Okay. In addition to your new ensemble, we have raiments and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. You may now obtain job-specific gear? The weapons and gear obtained can be equipped at level 89, however all item stats will be subject to item level sync. Upon reaching level 90 with the corresponding job, these items will no longer be synced. That is such a nice way of handling it. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quests associated with said job. Have I received it? Okay. Chat. I have no idea what it looks like. We can't send you to the edge of the universe without some cool drip. Oh wait, we can look at everything? Oh shit. I didn't realize we could look at all of them. Okay. Where do I want to begin? I'm slightly annoyed there's not an option to like look at just Reaper gear or Dragoon gear. I gotta scroll down. Okay. Tiamat Armit. What do you mean, Tiamat? Why are you naming the Dragoon armor Tiamat? No. Whoa! And it's got a manual visor, chat. Oh, perfect. Oh, I love that. Okay, hold on. Save and delete outfit. Bear with me. Is this as big as it can be? Yes. All right, chat, get in here. Get in here. Let's have a look at all of the Tiamat gear. Tiamat. 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 Oh, yeah, it's good. Ah, yeah, it's good. The weapon as well. Yes, of course. Abel's Lance. Oh, that is so nice. What does it look like unsheathed? Oh, I love that. That is really, really, really nice. Okay, let me buy these. Sorry. And by buy, I mean claim. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. Claim. I will look at all of them. Bear with me. I'm just going to quickly equip them. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, chat, don't perceive my... You didn't see anything, chat. It's 1 second. Don't look at how it's not a lot of room in here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, chat. There we go. Look, I've cleared up enough space. We're good. What do you mean someone needs to stop hoarding? Inventory savage? We've all been there. Hestia, thank you. You make me feel better. Rando, someone needs to stop hoarding. For once, we're at the end of the world scenario and a merchant sees fit to give us free shit. Yeah, I don't have the room for it all, chat. Okay, hold on. So, equip, recommended, equip, update. Oh, yeah, that's real nice. Oh, I quite like that. I don't know how you can support having that inventory. Listen. I have no comment to make. I literally can't come up with a comment. It all has its uses. They all have their bits. I tell you what. I need... Mosa, it's because I'm saving them for my ults. I'm Batwoman, yeah. I was going to say I need to get the Heavensward Relic. Because look at the little symbol on my chest. Does that not remind you of the Dragoon Heavensward Relic weapon? I need that, chap. You can preview dies even though it's not unlocked? Oh, Ashrik, really? Thank you. I was going to ask about that. Oh, wow, it dies really nicely. God, chat, wouldn't it be good if I introduced a second die slot? Anyway, yeah, cool. I won't spend every minute looking at all of that. I can't wait. What? Okay, I'm looking at the other gear. I'll look at the other gear. Physical DPS. Okay. Right. What does the Reaper gear look like? Death Sickle. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Okay, sorry, I'm getting really carried away here. Reaper's Corselet, Arm Guards. Nope. Chat, I'm clicking all over the place here. Reaper Boots. I have seen this technically before from PvP. You can buy this with PvP armor. Reaper gear is what was used in the reveal trailer. Ah, okay. Reaper hat is one of the few bunnies can wear? Ah, really? I would have thought out of all of them this would not have worked, but that's cool. The hat and top are so good. Yeah, I love it. I especially like the scythe. It's just a clean-looking scythe. People said Bloodborne gear? Yeah, very Father Gascoigne for people who have played Bloodborne. 7.0 will fix Vieira hats. Have they said that, Asik? Or is that wishful thinking? What else do we have? Anchorites. Oh, that's monk gear. Oh, go on then. Chat, I'll look at them all. I'll look at them all. Ooh, that's quite nice, actually. I've not been the biggest fan of a lot of the monk gear, but that's quite nice. Wait. Where am I? Where are the fists? I don't see the Your fists are the fist, I see. So it's... Okay, right. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if something was happening there. Okay. The fists are at the... I wasn't... I got it. I'm there. Murasame is the name for the samurai blade. It's kind of cool. Hold on. Again, I wish there was a drop-down menu to select the job that I wanted to look at, so I don't have to keep scrolling all the way down. There we go. Oh, I love that you got, like, face tattoos almost. That's nice. That's a nice set. That is a nice set. Every set that I've seen so far has been a win. That's been really, really cool. Okay, Bard. Come on. Let's keep going. Oh, wait, have I skipped one? I did. I missed Ninja. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Oh, Ninja's looking pretty good. Ooh. Ooh, I really like that. I really, really like that. See, now this is where having 2 dye channels would be amazing. So that you could change the color of the armor, and then the purple bits of cloth, you can then change to be red, yellow, whatever, right? Ah, chat. What happens if you dye it now out of interest? It just changes the armor. There's so much potential for that. 1 more year for 2 dyes? I can see why that got the biggest crowd reaction. For anyone here who's played Guild Wars 2, they probably felt spoilt going from Guild Wars 2 to FF14 and realizing, oh, you can only have 1 color per armor. Because in Guild Wars, isn't there 3 or 4 dye channels? It's 3, isn't it? Like a main one, a secondary, then a tertiary? It is 4. Oh, okay. Blimey, I need to play more Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I played it on launch. I've not really played it in like 10 years. Sorry. Oh, I missed Bard. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is amazing. They've outdone themselves, I would say, with the armor here. Whoa! Holy crap! God, these are actually amazing, aren't they? These look fantastic. Dawnforge, nothing, apart from the 2 dye channels. I don't even know the name of the expansion. And I'd like it to stay that way, hopefully. Paladin set is Pog. I will be getting there, trust me. I'm almost there with melee DPS. I'm trying to go as quickly as I can, but there's more. There's more. Pioneers. Pioneers. Oh, I love that. Because again, like, there's not been a single set that I've been disappointed with yet. These all look absolutely fantastic. I love the top. I love the top. With the little bow. That's so sweet. I did my roll quests on all rolls just so I could dye these. The Paladin set is iconic. We'll save that for the end then. We'll save that for the end. It does have a visor, so you can wear it on your forehead. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, last one for the melee. Oh no, not melee, just physical. Is Dancer. Let's see. I imagine this is going to look once again very Favnarian. Let's have a look here. I'd say it's my least favorite of the bunch, but I still like it. Oh, wait. Look at the weapons. Oh, that's cool. I like it, but I definitely don't think it's my favorite of all the ones we've seen. I think it's good, don't get me wrong, but out of the bunch, I think it's my least favorite of the physical DPS. Okay. You guys are all saying Paladin. I'll go have a look at Paladin now. Okay, Lightbringer. Hero's Shield. It's the cinematic armor, right? Reverence Coronet. Oh, chat. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, wow. John Endwalker gear. I said it was iconic for a reason. How does it dye? Does it dye the color of the cape? It does. Ah, very cool. Very cool. Okay, good. Okay. The Gunbreaker is good. Okay. Hold on. We'll look at the Gunbreaker. Gigantax. Oh, chat. What's the Dark Knight set gonna look like? Oh. I'm preemptively getting very excited. I need to calm down. Pummelers. Hold on. Bear with me. Pummelers set first. This and I suppose maybe I wasn't looking for it before, but these feel like, now that I'm seeing more iconic armor sets, they're like a proper homage, aren't they, to the A Realm Reborn level 50 armor sets? Right. Because that to me just looks like the A Realm Reborn level 50 set if they were like, let's make this in 2021. That's the idea? Gotcha. Gotcha. I didn't get that necessarily with the Dragoon. The Dragoon didn't necessarily feel very much like the A Realm Reborn armor for Dragoon. But that looks amazing. I can definitely see it with Warrior and Paladin though. The very attractive HVAC guy who's replaced by AC is leaving now. Hey, Brando, there we go. You should have slid them your number. Scholar is great because it looks nothing like A Realm Reborn. Okay, sorry, I'm getting way bogged down here. Dark Knight, here we go. Chaos Bringer? Okay, let's see what the armor looks like. I already feel like I'm... Oh, chat! Look at it! Oh, chat, have you... Hold on. For people who maybe don't know what my Dark Knight set looks like, I have a very similar... Hold on, I've equipped the wrong ones here. There you go. I have a very similar sort of, how do I say, style with my Dark Knight armor set, where I've given myself like a red tabard thing from the waist down. So seeing that is, I like that a lot. A lot. A question. Can I show my face though? Show my face. Show my face. Yes! I do kind of look like... Where's Johnny? Like, I don't look very comfortable, do I? I look like I'm struggling. I don't, maybe I don't like that as much. Maybe I'll keep that closed. We're not going to open that up again. That is, you know, that's going to strike fear into the hearts of any man. That not so much. That not so much. Anyway. I like that a lot. If I dye it, does it change the color of the... Ah, ooh. Ooh, chat. I like that. The way that dyes is really nice. The weapon, not so much, but the armor itself, that is nice. Like a royal knight, almost. If you go for silver, I suppose. Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, let me quickly... I'll show you for the people who maybe aren't here all the time. Here's my Dark Knight glamour. You see how I've got that red bit of cloth? I quite like that aesthetic of having like a bit of an extra color thrown into the mix. So the fact that the Dark Knight armor has that by default is nice. I wonder what it would look like with my current set. Oh. Not good. It's not good. Dawn's, I am over the moon. But that is just the most amazing news. I imagine they've not gone through all of the armor sets and done that yet. Is it going to be like new expansion armor has 2 dye channels and then they'll update as time goes on? Because that is a lot of work, isn't it? To give everything... It'll probably be a slow rollout to start with. They said it's going to be a gradual update. Okay. I'd hope they work backwards then. So, Endwalker, backwards instead of, hey, let's update the Realm Reborn armor first. Okay, cool. Anyway, sorry. We haven't looked at the Gunbreaker. Allegiance Blinder. Okay. Oh, okay. This is what I imagine Squall would look like if he were in Final Fantasy XIV. The white collar. The classy armor. Oh, I like this a lot. Chat, I'm never going to stop playing this game, am I? I'm never... Oh, I love the weapon as well. I like that it's simple. It's practical, you know? Ah, chat. I need to level everything. Artisian, wait a sec. Let me re-enable alerts for the lovely Artisian here. Artisian, welcome back! For 28 months!
Thank you for your continued pledge to the knighthood.
What happens if you die?
Squall's hot.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Artisian, welcome back. It's lovely to see you today. How have you been? Hopefully you're doing well. I like it in like a dark navy. Like dark blue. Okay. Chat, my Gunbreaker is like level 60. I need to do some leveling up. Artisian, thank you for 28 months. I do greatly appreciate it. How have you been? Hopefully you've had a lovely week. Gunbreaker is so good. Yep, I need to play more. Oh, I've just realized my... Oh, so when you max out a level, it shows as orange. That's awesome. Atma Prime, are you at FanFest? How was it? No spoilers for anything. I don't even know the expansion name, but hopefully you had a good time. I'm assuming you were there. Dawnforge, someone mentioned it earlier. That's pretty good news, I'd say. I've not played it on a console yet, but I hear the controller support for the game is sublime, so sounds good to me. My OCD demand I level every job to 90 to have them all the same color. Sand, that's my future. I'll be joining you on that in due time. Okay, what are the other ones that are standout, chat? Oh, we don't have many left. Sorry, I thought there were like loads left. There's not that many left. We can, ooh. Black Mage. Oh, I like that. By Asura. Okay, let's look at the rest of the armor set. Yeah, I like that. Simple. Practical. I like it a lot. Weirdly, though, I think I prefer it, and this might be sacrilege. I think I prefer it without the helmet. Because it clipped a bit through the staff. The staff is so large and in charge that the helmet, I don't know, I kind of want to focus on how cool the staff is. Black Mage without a hat? I know, sacrilege, right? It just looks a bit funky, is all, when it's like clipping through itself. Anyway, how hot was it, Atma? I imagine it was absolutely sweltering, but I'm glad you had a lovely time. I'm incredibly jealous. I know that there's a FanFest in London in October. God, if I'd have gotten tickets, I'd have been there in a heartbeat, but the tickets went out of stock like that. I don't know how anyone managed to get tickets for it, but if anyone is going to the London FanFest, have a lovely time. Meg, you're going? How good is your internet? Who are you with? I need to change provider. Okay, who else do we have here? Convoker's Horn. Ooh! I think what I'm most impressed by is like the details in them. Like the stitching here across the chest. It just looks nice. Really nice. Oh. Oh, the little wings, chat. This is so nice. I need to level up my scholar, don't I? They are level 80, I think. Are they level 80? Yeah, my scholar is 80, so I'm not too far off being able to maybe use them. Very nice. Very cool. Daphnix, you're also going? Tickets are gone in like 10 minutes. FanFest was amazing. So many fans. Usually just luck. Yeah, it probably is a bit, isn't it? Lakijo, you're also going? Hey, anyone going? I hope you have a lovely time. I mean that. I really do. I've never been to a FanFest on account of me having only been into FF14 for a year. But I did get the opportunity to go to BlizzCon in 2019. After having played World of Warcraft for 15 years, I went to BlizzCon. I haven't played Warcraft much since then, admittedly, but it felt amazing to be around people who loved the same game I did, and to just be absolutely, completely surrounded by the pop culture of the game, you know? Like, it's nothing quite like it. So, I hope you'll have a lovely time. I'm sure you'll have an absolute blast. Pack money. I didn't go with a lot because I didn't have a lot to go with. I so wish I just had like an extra £50, you know, because there was so many things there that I was like, oh, I'd love to get that. Oh, I'd love to get this. I'd love to get that. You know, be stashing some money aside now is what I'd say. I went to the first ExileCon where they revealed PoE 2, and that was amazing. Zithwan, what were your thoughts on ExileCon 2.0? That's what I watched last week. Trance, it wasn't that it was bad, it was more life changed for me, you know? Oh, pizza, have a lovely time. Have an absolutely lovely time. It really is a wonderful place. I had a great time there. Seeing everyone travel makes me want to book tickets to Japan. Dace, do it. Make it happen. Me and my boyfriend have said that it's our Christmas present instead of buying each other gifts. Meg, that is genius. I like that. I think KupoCon would be fun too. What is KupoCon? Oliver's mentioned it before, I think. Because, Oliver, did you not get triple Triad cards from KupoCon one year? Zithwan, the best news. And seeing people online say that that's a bad idea makes me scratch my head. I don't get why people are saying that's a bad thing. But I'm so excited for PoE 2. So excited. It's a third-party convention. I see. My friend goes to KupoCon. You, Mr. Gabs, is this your same friend who's the voice actor in Demon Souls? Or am I getting wires crossed? Because I feel like you've mentioned that before. And my brain has told me it's them. The weapons and passives... I tied more. My jaw was on the floor watching it, I tell you. We need to talk about this some other time, because I'm going to bore everybody, but I cannot wait for PoE 2. Anyway, did I look at everyone? No, Red Mage. Sorry, chat. Sorry, I'm chatting with you all. How dare I? Atrophy. It's a Red Mage set. A pretty good one at that. But it feels very... not like something that's come before. Oh, I love the weapon. I love the weapon, chat. Is that a dragon? Oh, chat, that is nice. Okay. I think that might be my favorite Red Mage set. But it is a Red Mage set. Dragon, Meracedia, chat, next expansion. And okay, last one. Who have I not looked at? Healer. I've not looked at Healer. Okay. Last one, chat. And we can continue on. Okay, White Mage. Let's hide the weapon. How does it die? I love it. Okay. I love it. That's amazing. I don't necessarily like pure white outfits. That, though, that is my jam. That looks amazing. Yeah. That's sweet. Oh, this isn't tombstone armor. This is your class armor, your job armor, when you get to max level. Oh, chat, I love that. Like, oh, what would you say? Coral pink with a dark navy? Yeah, imagine 2 dyes. Oh, don't. It's Kate. I'm going to explode. Just like, oh, there'll be viscera everywhere. It's hilarious that the male one is also as roughly. Oh, I didn't even think that there would be different ones. Ah, yeah. Oh, interesting. Coral blue number 2. I'm at the max level, the 1000. We're level 89, 90. We can look at them all. And they look amazing. Okay, Scholar, chat, we're almost there. 3 left. Then we can continue playing the game. Academics coat. Love it. Academics gloves. Love them. Academics breeches. They look fantastic. And finally, Academics long boots. Oh, misclick. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Again, I think I prefer it without the helmet. Oh, that is really nice, isn't it? I love the bow here on the tail. Yeah, it's sweet. Chat, I've got to level up all of these jobs. I've got to do it all. This is specifically the set they showed to announce. Oh, was it really? Ah. Oh, you mean the one before? The White Mage set? Love Scholar's aesthetic, but I can't get behind the job itself. Really? They're my favorite healer. Okay, chat. Astro typically has some of my favorite armor sets. The level 60 one is one of my favorite sets in the game. What's it going to look like at level 90? Here we go. Oh. Oh. It depends on how it's dyed. If I can dye it away from... Okay, yeah, I like it then. I like it. If it was going to change the color of the cloth, I wouldn't have liked it as much. This might be my least favorite, mainly for the shoes. I don't know. Pieces of it are actually great. I think if you were to separate it, it'd be fantastic. I love the headpiece. But yeah, I think this might be my least favorite of the bunch. What does the weapon look like? Oh, quite understated. I like it. I like that. The more toes you have out, better the heels. Take a bow, Akira. Leaning into the hip stargazer aspect. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Tangled up in Granny's blinds. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, that is the moon. I didn't even think to look at the actual orb. That's so cool. I'd missed that. Very nice. I hadn't even thought to look in the middle. Anyway, final one, chat. Sage. Oh, are they Alphanos? Okay, hold on one sec. Oh, chat, I've kind of already got this set, I think. Yeah, I've kind of already got this from PvP. Yeah, sorry. I got that from PvP already, so I've seen it. Anyway, very cool. I need to level everything, chat. I need to get everything to level 90 ASAP. I need all of that and more. Sage looks dope. Yeah, let me... Where is my Sage? Healer, Sage. There you go. I dyed mine a purple. A nice purple color. Felt appropriate in some way. Lucian, yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, let's just pause the MSQ right now and we're going to get everything to level 90. Yeah, could you imagine? The outcry. Okay, let's go back to Dragoon. Tartaru, I'm ready to continue my quest. Oh, wait, this isn't... No! It's dyed my... No! I wanted to wear my job armor. Ah, chat, no. One sec. Oh, you fool. I don't have any hair on my... Wait, chat, sorry. I want to wear my new... I know I can glamour dispel, I don't have any dispellers. I know I can buy them from event... Speed, chat. Speed. Before someone's like, did you know you can buy those from somebody? Okay, I need to remove that from the thingy. Cast glamour. Sorry, chat. This is annoying, I know. It's my own fault. I've got to wear the armor, though. I've got to. Oh! Zach, can you actually do that? I didn't know you could do that. That is... Oh, what? I never knew that. I was hoping some of you didn't know that. Wait, you didn't know? When have I ever needed to do that? There you go. Rio, enjoy the film, buddy. I'm yet to watch it myself, but I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I hope you have a lovely time, man. I only learned about that pretty recently. Remember to unbind the plate? Okay. Social. Wait, no. System. Macro. Dragoon. There you go. Fixed. That's how I linked it. Portrait. Yes. Chat. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Sorry. Portraits. Edit portrait, save, close, boom. We did it. All done, chat. All done it. Tartaru. Friends gathered. Though delighted by your patronage, Tartaru is ready to send you on your way. I realize you've still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself and that the others can as well. They said that they were returning to the Baldesian annex, though I doubt they stay for long. If you decide to go looking for them, I'd suggest speaking with Kral first. I'm sure they would have told her their plans. Be sure to stop by the boutique if you find yourself in need of more equipment. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do like the armor set. I do like the armor set. I'm very jealous of anyone who did get to see Oppenheimer in IMAX. There's not an IMAX theater near me, and I was planning to go watch both Barbie and Oppenheimer on my week off. But again, Mrs. D20 was very sick on my week off. So we didn't really go out and do much that we had planned, though she is still off work because of the summer holidays, so hopefully we'll find some time one weekend soon to go and watch them. But I hear from you guys they're pretty good, so can't wait to get around to it. Essay, how are you, buddy? Oh, come on in. Are you watching the film one, though? 70mm, Mr. Gaps? Oh, Thomas, do it. Do it. I know, Nazral, I know. It was the worst timing, but we knew something would come up. It was going too well, you know? Okay. You're back. I take it you received your gift from Tartaru. Indeed I did. I'm wearing it, Kryl. Can you not see? It was a surprise song in the making, with many, many long hours of fretting to get everything just right. I'm glad to see it realized, and with great success. If you're looking for the others, though, they've already taken their leave. Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alasei and Grahatia, meanwhile, thought their time would be better spent poring over books at Numenon. As for Alphino and Estinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Levair estate, though Estinian seemed somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they would all be glad for your company if you've a mind to seek them out. Should you be feeling peckish, I'd suggest heading to the last stand before Y'shtola and the others finish eating. But above all else, it would be foolish to run headlong into battle, a fatigued mess. So do remember to get a good night's sleep. Chat, I need to see Estinian at the Levair estate right this second. Please. Oh no, it's directing me to go to the lot. No. We've got to go over here first. Films are best watched at 360p with the occasional wobble as someone knocks the tripod. No, Lemon. No, I'm quite sad I had an aquarium nearby that ran 70mm IMAX until just a few months ago, and then it retired? Really? I know that they only made 31 of the 70mm reels for Oppenheimer. So it goes to show just how few cinemas are out there are capable of showing it, right? For a second, I'm not even going to lie, I genuinely thought Thancred had triple Triad cards in his hand, and I was getting ready to scream. Hast thou, perchance, had opportunity to partake of the rainbow pudding? Owing to its striking flavour and somewhat garish appearance, 'tis quite popular indeed. So popular that the last stand's stock hath been entirely exhausted. I should hope, at the very least, Puddingway did sup upon this most delectable of desserts. Try as she might, Tartaru had no chance of standing between you and a hearty meal. Don't worry, we saved some for you. Handy, come to make our trio a quartet, have you? Please, have a seat, and we'll see about getting you a drink. Oh, go on then. Sure. I can't wait, Artisian. Genuinely cannot wait.
Your business with Tataru was finished.
And it's V8? Oh, chat. I should have made some coffee to drink with my last stand mug. Who was it that posted their mug in Discord the other day? Someone has the thing, the mug, the last stand mug. Tea Leaf, was it you? Oh, I'm jealous, Tea Leaf, if you couldn't tell. I kind of wish I could sip from mine right now. I have one too. Go make a coffee or a tea, quick, or a hot chocolate if you're feeling like Horseshoe and I will wait for you. Your business with Tartaru is finished. Indeed it is.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Oh.
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
I realize we're with the adults. We're at the adult table. You know, as a kid, when you go out for like a meal with like family, parents, whatever, and you get put on the kids' table, we've elevated, Jet. We've advanced. We've leveled up. We are an adult. This is great. Y'shtola, the
Feels like
wine
a lifetime ago
aunt.
that
I love
Master
it.
Louisoix gathered us
It's
together
so
to form
fitting.
the circle of knowing.
Oh, wow, hearing Louisoix's name and the Circle of Knowing.
Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
That's a famous saying, isn't it? The more you know, the less you know.
As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
I can't take my eyes off of that delicious slice of cake in the bottom right-hand corner. That looks so good.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ah, why is it not nighttime? I'd have loved to have seen the sea of stars up there.
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
I'm guessing Ultima Thule can be translated from, say, Latin. What does it have another meaning? If so, I'd like to know, chat. If backseating allowed all that stuff. What is Ultima Thule? If you were able to translate it, or is it? It's a real place. Ultima Thule. I don't think I've ever heard of Ultima Thule before. A distant unknown region, the extreme limit of travel and discovery. Ah, it's the last island. Ah, okay. I like that. I like that a lot. The last island, most north. It was the name of an asteroid as well. Okay. Farthest most Thule. Thule being an ancient idiom for a distant or unknown place. The farthest point. What people in the ancient times believed was the farthest most point. I gotcha. Farthest point in the universe is called Ultima Thule by NASA. Very interesting. I'm surprised I didn't know that, because I've got quite the interest in all things space. I've never come by the name Ultima Thule before. Thule was the Latin name for an island north of Britain. Hey, cool. It's interesting to hear about how it's been used in history. In classical and medieval literature, Ultima Thule, Latin farthest Thule, acquired a metaphorical meaning of any distant place located beyond the borders of the known world. Very cool. Ultima Thule.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
You've nothing left to prove. Not to Reen, nor Minfilia. We'll get through this together.
Gods, it feels like only yesterday that we went on that mission to Drybone.
I'm not appreciating the walk down memory lane. Like, I love it, but I feel like it's being done with the purpose that something really bad's about to happen. And we're gonna lose one of them, chat. So, like, I've got my guard up. Like, I don't want to fully, like, invest myself in it. Because I don't want to lose any of them, and I feel like it's happening, and it's gonna happen, and it's imminent. And I'm not ready. I'm really not ready. It does feel like it was only yesterday, Thancred. It really does.
We've both changed much since then, have we not?
We have.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home.
That pizza looked so good.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies.
Can we focus on saving the world first? I don't think I have the emotional bandwidth to hear them talk about what they're gonna do when they come back. Because, chat, like, I'm actually, like, I'm tearing up because, like, I feel like they're gonna die. Some of them are gonna die, and I'm not ready. Like, can we just please not talk about the future? Just for now. Please. Thank you.
In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change.
Indeed we have.
With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out.
I don't like you saying we've fulfilled your role and it's time to bow out. Please, no. Please.
After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much would change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
It sounds idyllic. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? I don't like this conversation, chat. I don't like it at all.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world.
I mean, if we save the world, that sounds great. That's, you know, assuming that we all live to tell the tale, which I think is far less unlikely.
If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to affect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear. What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
I tell you what, I'm in though. If they want to, if Urianger and Thancred live beyond the end of Endwalker, I am totally in for their buddy cop sailing around the world, visiting Meracedia, adventures that they go on. Like, I think I'd want to be there for that, right? Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't that be fantastic? Dad road trip, yeah.
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections.
Ooh.
To which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
Runar is waiting. I shipped them, chat. You know, it made it to YouTube. I put it in the YouTube video. I shipped them. Runar and Y'shtola. Let it happen. She wants to go see her boyfriend. Yeah, I mean, can you blame her? Like, talk about a long-distance relationship. They've taken it to the extreme, right?
'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise. Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day.
Hey.
I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Okay, either what's happening now is one, death flagging out of the wazoo, or this is like foreshadowing patch content, future expansion content. I'm hoping it's that. But the pessimist within me, thanks to Ishikawa having quite literally grabbed my heart and squeezed it, you know, across both 5.0 and now Endwalker. Like, while this all sounds great, it just doesn't sound like it's gonna happen.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Triple Triad.
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Are we? We're not going to respond. A non-jokey response. What would I do? I'll see if it does give me the option. Thank you, last stand waitress.
Well, shall we make a toast?
Okay, we're not going to get the answer. What would I do if we were able to just go out and do whatever we wanted to? Assuming we can still hop between the worlds. I think I would just hang out with the Pixies in Ulmeg. I've done all of their tribe quests, chat, and they've got quite a nice little playground going on. I'd just spend all my time there. It'd be great. I would also go to Meracedia, yes, this is true.
To victory.
To victory, Thancred.
To our comrades.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
To the future of the star. Do I not get to say anything? Come on. Come on. Where? To Meracedia! Ah, and look, now it's nighttime. We could have seen the stars. Chat. Chat. I'm not ready for the game to end. You can always count on your friends to help you maintain perspective. A pity mine take a perverse pleasure in it. I'd like to think I give as good as I get, though I'd fare better with the occasional assist from our consummate nodder. That's me, but it's all in good fun, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, I'm glad I could be of assistance. I say, Endy, whence came this simulacrum that standeth beside thee? I see falsely? Oh, I do. There is a simulacrum beside me. It's a Lullafell and a little duck. What? Employed the self-same doubling magic. All right then. Keep thy secrets. He's completely out of it, chat. Completely out of it. Leaving so soon? I suppose it's for the best. If you'd rather not explore the bottom of a bottle with Urian J, I dare say the others would welcome your company as well. If you can find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that is all that Cutscene skipper! They skipped the cutscene, chat. You see that? Oh my goodness. For shame. For shame. No, I'm not... Chat, I'm not going to chase them because I don't want to actually get done for harassment. Maybe they've seen it before. Maybe they've seen it before, exactly. I'm making a joke out of it. They're probably fine, but I thought I'd make a joke of it. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that is all that matters. Thank you, Y'shtola. We will remain here a while longer, at the very least, until Urianger finds his legs again. Maybe they're a fast reader? I don't know, like... I was making a light-hearted joke at them skipping the cuts. Hey! Nero's here! Whoa, what? Like, they probably have seen it before. I mean, no ill will to that individual. I would not wish harm upon them. It was just a joke. Thank you. Nero. No, I am not neglecting my duties. Honestly, am I not allowed even a moment to myself? A genius needs time to reflect on his thoughts, you know. The Ark truly is a marvel, and I count myself fortunate, having had the opportunity to help build it. A pity I did not come here sooner. Oh, the things I could have done with the fruits of their research. Not that that is any of your business, mind you, though I suppose I could have found a way to apply that knowledge to further improvements to the Ark as well. Okay. I'll take the long way around to Leveilleur Estate, just in case... Oh my god! Alpha! Omega! Chat! Quare! Alpha seems distracted by something off in the distant heavens. You cannot help but wonder what he senses out in the sea of stars. Blip bloop. The miniature model of Omega appears to be staring up into the sky, searching for something. Oh, chat! Wait! Don't get sassy, because I know some of you are going to be like, playing the MSQ! Hold on. Hold on. Alpha is the MSQ? You're not wrong. Oh, I don't know how to get... There we go. I feel bad for Omega. He's struggling to look up. Sorry, chat. Hold on. Why is that pillar there? There we go. Hold on. Depth of field is on. Let me disable that. There we go. Nice. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Omega has senses that are vastly superior to your puny human eyes. Well, I'm not a human, I'm an aura, actually, so check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm going to quickly run over here then, just in case. Oh, I do see a name. Aladis. I'll quickly run around on the way there, chat. We'll miss out on important dialogue if not. I think we're good. Okay, this way then. Did I miss anyone over there? No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Hey, Dawnforged, good luck with the 3-day drive. I hope it goes well. I hope you've got plenty of entertainment and snacks prepared, because that sounds awful. I'm not going to lie, as someone who doesn't like traveling. But I wish you the best, and we'll see you when you made it to the other side. Hoary Bold is here, chat! Oh my goodness. Andy, we heard you've been busy of late. I hope you managed to find a moment's respite before duty comes calling again. Coulternet and I were just discussing what more we can do to help. If anything should come to mind, please don't hesitate to ask. Tartaru, Hori, and I continue to do what we can to keep our brothers and sisters in arms abreast of emergencies as they unfold. They are ready to take action at a moment's notice, but I pray we have no need to call them to the fray. Ah, chat. Worldly Affairs Officer. Will she finally see me for who I am? The champion of Eorzea. Another Exodus is upon us already. What? No. No. It's not self-appointed. It's not self-appointed. 14 Rusara, thank you for coming with me on the adventure. I mean that. I really do mean that. I was just reading what they were saying. What was I doing? Sorry, I need to go over here, then I'll go up to Levailleur Estate. No, thank you all for coming on the journey with me. I mean that, you know? Like, I didn't play this game necessarily to, you know, have more people join the journey with me. I was playing it because I was really enjoying myself. And, yeah, as we played more and more of you popped in. And I'm glad that you've enjoyed seeing the journey through my eyes. So, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been amazing. The biggest reason I started playing 14, really, truth be told, was the idea that I could play with friends of mine that I'd made on Twitch. Gazing out upon the ocean like this sets my adventurous spirit ablaze. Myriad wonders are simply waiting to be discovered. Why not venture forth and find them? Like Mericidia? I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. This, by the way, is a fantastic view. There you go. Friends? Ooh, I know. I know. But yeah, if anyone watches my Realm Reborn VODs, you'll see it's just me doing duties with people that I've met on Twitch over the past, 4.5, going on 5 years. I never expected it to be more than that, like me sharing the journey with them. Because they'd told me, Oliver's a great example, Crit's a great example, Tea Leaf's a fantastic example of, people who have been in chat, who have been talking about FF14, like, oh, Andy, you'll love FF14, you need to play FF14, and yeah, finally I buckled. I was like, okay then, I'll give it a shot. And the idea that I could then play with those guys and do duties with them and content with them was like a cherry on top. So yeah, thank you again for everyone who's joined along the way. I do appreciate it. One wouldn't want to keep Astinian waiting. I'm trying to get there as quickly as I can. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss any side character. Like, had I missed Alpha and Omega, I would have been furious. So I'm doing a full sweep. Not for the sake of stalling, like some of you are probably thinking, but more so that I don't actually miss out. I don't think there's anything over here, so I think we're okay. Yeah, I'm never going to get bored of the Sharlayan music either. That's why I set it to my home point. I finally abandoned Gridania in favor of Sharlayan. Oh, no. I thought I saw someone up ahead. I cannot wait to see House Levailleur Servant. Now that would be a fun questline, I imagine. I'll look forward to doing that. JR Blue, hold on, let me replay your resub. Welcome back, buddy.
I thank you
for 49
your
months.
Pledge to the Night.
I'll dress only in attire specially sanctioned by Lurker Special Services. I'll not stand out in any way. My entire image is crafted to leave no lasting memory with anyone I encounter. I'm a rumor, recognizable only as deja vu and dismissed just as quickly. Anonymity is my name. Silence my native tongue. I am the lurker in chat and Discord.
I imagine there are a lot of people, JR Blue, who are in chat who can fully relate to that. The idea of being a rumor, recognizable only as deja vu. Silence is their native tongue and they are the lurkers in the chat and Discord. I am the same literally everywhere else on Twitch. I am the lurker everywhere else, so don't worry. Any lurkers in chat, don't worry. I know you're there. It's lovely having you here. You don't need to say a word. Please never feel pressured into doing so. JR Blue, thank you for 49 months, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Now go forth and lurk to your heart's content. Ren, hey Andy, I finally got to catch you streaming instead of constantly on VOD. Well, Ren, welcome on in. It's lovely to see you today. Hopefully you have a fun time with us here while we're live for a change. Hopefully you've been enjoying the VODs. It's fine to run around to your heart's content. Are there any other zones you would like to revisit? I want to go back to do, what do you call it? Elpis. I want to go back and do Elpis at some point, and do a lot of the side quests there. Rusara, exactly. I see you all lurking there in the shadows. I see you all. I'm not going to say your names, because being a lurker myself, there's nothing I like less than the streamer noticing me and forcing me to engage in conversation, so don't worry. I'm not going to say a word to you. Estinian, hello! Oh, I like your outfit. What? Surely this isn't your first time you've seen me without my armor. Technically, I saw you in that bed back in Ishgard, but you were laying down. Whereas now, we're seeing the full picture. So, you know. Yeah, that's the only time I think I've seen him. When he visited us that night, he was wearing his armor, wasn't he? I feel like I remember seeing him in armor. I can't remember. Was he? It's all a bit of a blur. No, he most certainly was not. It was a lovely shirt with leather pants. Oh, chat. For shame. How could I have forgotten? I'll have to go back and rewatch that in my own private time. Alphino. Mother? Father? This is my friend, Estinian.
What brings you here?
Open button shirt, the man was dripping sex appeal. Okay, I'll go back and rewatch it. Oh, dear. And a white pirate shirt. Very nice. Very nice. I do, Kuro. Yeah, I'm hoping... I've got... Sorry to keep derailing MSQ. I'm looking to play FF16 and Baldur's Gate 3 in the not-too-distant future. When I'm all done with patch content and we've watched FanFest, FF16, Baldur's Gate 3, they're like next on the list, so yeah, we'll get to it. Oh, what brings you here? You do, little lord.
Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil.
That's exactly it, yeah. I'm not here just because I heard Estinian's here also.
All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see.
Yes, it was mentioned to us, I believe.
My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Meet the legend in person. I love his little knife, by the way. Estinian's blade at his back. That's cool.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face. I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
I think you'll be just fine, Estinian. I think you'll be just fine. Alexi, welcome back for 33 months. Alexi, how are you today? We'll have a proper chat after this cutscene, Alexi, but you stay there. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
We missed it! No! No, you're kidding me. I thought we were about to go in and enjoy the meal. Ah.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink.
Now that is cruel to keep us from that.
The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today.
Well said.
After all, tomorrow is never promised.
Indeed.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own.
Oh.
Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
I love how he caught himself being sentimental. He's like, oh no, God, get off me. I need to go quick. Oh, bless him.
Wait. Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Oh, come on. Can't we give him a hug?
Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks.
Oh?
Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. You would never one to forsake a friend, Alphino.
No, I'm not. And I'm proud of that.
When we heard Estinian speak so highly of Alphino, again, outside the infirmary where Arenvold was being kept, and he calls Alphino a hero, chat. Like, having that little moment, like, slipping between the cracks of his armor, Estinian's proverbial armor, and being able to see that soft inside of, like, he's a hero, that boy. Even though he doesn't know it. That has stuck with me. That has stuck with me. I love them so much. And when Alphino said about him being stood there now, it made me think back, as I'm sure it did for so many people in chat, to that moment in the Heaven's Ward when they were setting up camp for the night, and Alphino, of course, goes and gets the wood. Like, Bashiel, the whole journey from start to finish comes flying back. Exactly that. All that remains is to return to the annex and give my armor one last polish. I expect Alphino has maintenance to carry out on those floating things of his too. Oh dear. Subtext, hello! I'm glad you've enjoyed the YouTube video and are enjoying content, I suppose. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. Welcome on in. And hello to anyone else I might have missed in chat. Welcome on in, everybody. Let me scroll up here in case I've missed any of you. Sometimes these characters are allowed to do things without you. I know. I'm just more... I'd have loved to have been a fly on the wall for that meal, that dinner. Or tea, I think they said. You know. A few of our comrades decided to remain a while in Charlian after making their deliveries. Did you happen to pass any on your way here? A couple. I didn't look over here. I'll quickly check, just in case. Ah, chap. Ugh. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. The game has just got me in a vice. No one over here. Okay. Where haven't I been? We've got to go to the Numenon. I think I'll go through the Rostra, through the Archon's design, then we'll go down to the Numenon after that. I think that will go in that order. Oh, Hillary, that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. I've been, like, the emotion I feel is... not that it's a competition necessarily, but it must be incomparable to anyone who played it from release. Because all of these emotions and moments get to sort of, like... This is a weird way of putting it, but you're able to sort of marinate in the story a little bit. If you've played it for a decade, and then you get to Endwalker, and you get all of these moments, all of these plot threads coming together, it's got to feel amazing. I've been, again, to put it in a weird way, marinating for a year, right? So while I am absolutely in love with the game, and I'm blown away by absolutely everything that has happened, I can't imagine that added sense of just... finality, I suppose, that it must come with if you've been playing the game for a decade. You know? Mate, I know, I was saying the same not too long ago. Not even with just MMOs, but RPGs. I don't know how any RPG is going to be able to hit the same highs that this has. I'm sure it will, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there will be RPGs out there which will make me feel, right? But I'm gonna need like a few months before I dive into like another big RPG, I feel like. That being said, I'm looking down the barrel of Baldur's Gate 3 and FF16, so yeah, we'll see how they do, but I just feel like I'm emotionally drained, almost, from this game. In a good way, like, you know, it's to be expected. I started 16 last week, I agree. 16's so good, just wait for 16. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being able to dive in. I haven't found any more. Pi, yeah, same. I'll be playing it solo, I think. I'll play Baldur's Gate 3 by myself. Not yet, Gremlock. Not yet, but it will be. And it will be a choice of probably FF16, Baldur's Gate 3, or Sea of Stars, which I know is a bit of a wild card. I don't know if anyone's been looking at Sea of Stars. Oh, Soroban! I almost missed him!
You too have found yourself idle, my friend. If you seek to occupy your time until the Ark is ready, you needn't go far. Even the markets here in Charlian are filled with the most wondrous of sights.
Soroban. That's sweet, isn't it? I was not expecting to see him there. I was in the height of studying for a master's when Endwalker dropped, and while I was jealous of my friends finishing quickly, having that time to marinate, as you said, really helped the story really sink in a way I really appreciated. I imagine it doubly so bare for you, because coming down from having finished a master's, you're probably in need of wanting to relax and absorb yourself in something else for a while, given the time commitment a master's comes with. So being able to give yourself fully to the game must have felt amazing, especially given how much it respects the story, not only that is being told now, but that has come before, you know. Be sure to stop by the boutique. Yeah, I've got you. Yeah, chat, I probably have missed people, and when I'm done, someone will be like, well, Andy, did you look behind the couch? You would have found Biggs, or something, I don't know. So far, I feel like we're doing a good job in catching everybody. I now need to go down here, and then right. I've not been here yet, so we'll have a wander. See what we can find. After 10 years of playing 14, Endwalker was hurting in so many different ways I can't read, and I loved it. Still crying when seeing some of the cutscenes. That doesn't surprise me. I feel like this game has made like a permanent mark upon me, and will not fade anytime soon. I've since discovered why they were unloading so much more cargo than usual. Turns out they were gathering supplies in preparation for the Great Exodus. Would that the forum had shared that information sooner. Ah, Fumi. Okay. We'll go do that then. We'll go do that. That is a good shout. I'll do it after this. Haha, Arastos, no I've not. But I did see the t-shirt that was being worn. I will jump into theory crafting for that when I'm watching FanFest, I think. Anyone in here? No. Okay, chat, we're almost there. Almost done. We're getting there. Oh no, really? Rix, that's a shame. I'm sad you had that experience. Oh no, Rastos, you're all good. No worries. I cosplayed as a white mage at FanFest? I'd love to see that, Rusara. If you ever fancied sharing. We've got a few people in the community who also do cosplay. I don't know if Phoenix Senpai is here, but Phoenix has done some amazing cosplays in the past. I don't know if Lumi is still about. Lumi's done some cosplays in the past too, which are all very good. This guy over here made comment before about a world-ending theory thing. After the announcement of the upcoming Exodus... No, it's all the same. Okay, sorry. Okay, we're almost there, chat. We'll go to the Numenon. To the Numenon! Sub, I'm the same. That's how I feel. I feel that right now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it. Pudding way! Chat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gather in. Gather in.
Ah, Andy! I've come to this studio in order to study the ways of pudding. Alas, my creations don't jiggle as they should just yet, but I persevere. Pudding? Pudding.
Oh. Alright, hold on. Before I chat with them, maybe there's someone inside reading a book. Keep your eyes peeled, chat. I don't think there's anyone in here. Granville. No, we're good. Okay. We'll grab a chat. Phoenix Senpai, I meant it. I meant it. The folks who work on this game are masters at their craft, and I hope they realize they've created a work that has touched more people in more ways than many more known individuals only wish they could have. They should be proud, and I hope they will continue. Graha's falling asleep. BGM 50? 30? That's better. Need a bit quieter. I mean it when I say this. Like, there are many RPGs I've played which, after beating them, I'm like, wow, that was amazing. I really enjoyed myself. And then within a couple of years, I've kind of forgotten a lot of what happened in the game. Like, it just sort of like, it leaves me behind. I don't feel like that's going to happen with 14. Mainly because I'm going to keep playing it, right? Like, I'm going to continue to play 14 for many years to come, hopefully. But it really it's been not just an enjoyable experience, but there have been topics that the game has dealt with over the course of the past year of me having played it that have been very affirming to me, in a way. Like things that maybe I've struggled with mentally that they talk about in the game, and that gives me some sort of comfort. I'd go really into it, but I'd be here for some time, but the one we're dealing with, not necessarily right now, but finding purpose in life and stuff, you know, trying to figure out where you fit in the grand scheme of things. I think we all tackle that in our own way, and it's something which, you know, as I've gotten older and, you know, I'm now on the cusp of beginning my family with my wife of almost 12 years. And you'd think by now I'd have things somewhat figured out as to what I'm doing, but I've not got a clue. Each and every passing month and year, you know, life is more uncertain, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm sure we all feel that way in some, you know, to some degree. And the game talking about that, and like how you have to find meaning, like Zenos' opinion on how we find meaning in life, you know, I was like, oh shit, like I kind of agree with the guy. There's been so many moments like that which they don't... It's not that they're not scared to go into it, but it's... They let those things sit for a while. Like, it's not like a flyby visit to, like, some existentialist idea. It's something which you then focus on for a bit, like the positive nihilism thing, and, you know... Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. My kids are grown, I still feel like that. Risha, in a way, it comforts me to know that it doesn't get better, and that this is always going to be in there, a question to be asked, you know? Ah, he's fast asleep, bless him. He did stay up all night, didn't he? Rusara, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that. On the topic of Zenos, as it stands right now, I cannot fathom a theory as to how he will be relevant to the plot going into the end. If we are looking, and please, no spoilers, this is all me just thinking out loud, we're going to be, hopefully, traveling to the end of the universe, to this Ultima Thule, right? How is he going to get tied up? I don't think he's going to be. That's my theory. My theory is that he could be a patch thing, in the same way Elidibus comes in as patch content in Shadowbringers. I could see Zenos potentially like in the wake of what happens, maybe he comes to you and you have a good chat about, you know, life and nihilism and all this stuff. I don't... At the minute, I don't have a clue where it's going to go. I really don't. Lord Calf, welcome back for 11 months. Lovely to see you, buddy. How are you today? LMT, hello as well. Welcome on in. Yeah, Lord Calf, Mr. Suvu, how are you today? Welcome on in. I've thought about that too. How are we going to tie up Zenos? PT, wait a second. You're meaning that in a very different way. Endwalker launch hit during a rocky moment of my life, and I felt like it was forcing me to confront some things. It also felt like taking my hand as I walked on. That's awesome, Z. That is so awesome. Not the rocky stuff that obviously you've dealt with, but the fact that the game was there for you in that way. I mentioned earlier that I played Warcraft for 15 years, you know, and there were many times in those 15 years where being able to absorb myself in a fantasy world where I had friends to play with and, you know, characters that I was familiar with, it's familiar and it felt home to me in some ways. Like moving house, I could still log into Azeroth. You know, I could still go and play and run around Stormwind. I could go to Dalaran, no matter where I am and no matter where my life took me. I could still log in and experience that. And I imagine Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea has been that for many of you as well, over the past 10 years of it being out, you know, where no matter what's happened in your life, your character and Eorzea and the Scions are just a login away, which is kind of special, isn't it? Beartings, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Sorry, I've still got alerts disabled because I thought we were in cutscene. So, Beartings, thank you for the tier 1 sub.
And welcome.
I greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in. And also, Crater for the gift sub. Is it going to play? No, I'll play it for you, buddy. There you go.
Grab your shield and sword. Raise them high.
Thank you, Crater.
And welcome to the night.
Floating Fat Man, that is... I mean, that is the sort of magic that these games can have, isn't it? Is in times where you're feeling absolute despair, it gives you something to hopefully prop yourself up on and latch onto and, you know, as you've said, give you a reason to look forward, which is amazing. Speaking of nihilism and meeting and stuff, The Sinner Season 3.
I thank you for your
I've never watched
pledge to the night.
The Sinner. Is it good? I'm watching Better Call Saul at the minute. I'm a bit behind, but yeah, we're getting there.
What is the difference between Endy and a pencil? A pencil can cross the finish line.
Dude, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Thank you, Nine. Thank you for the 52 months. What a knob, huh? What a knob. Can you believe this guy? Dear oh dear. I didn't hear the name of the person who got gifted. Oh, you want me to say out loud? Zanussi. There you go. Can't wait for that to be clipped out of context and turned into an alert. Dear oh dear. Thank you, Crater. Thanks, buddy. I would have said a pencil gets to the point. Made! That's just rude. I make many points. Some of them are slightly blunt and not that sharp, but we get there in the end. I'll say, talk to me. You try speaking with Alasei, but she is fast asleep. Ah, well, let her rest. Ah. Ah, perfect. Ooh, the music. Ooh.
Oh. Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late.
They deserve a rest.
Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never failed to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love, you deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness.
Take that to heart, chat. Especially if you're going through tough times at the minute. That is, not exactly the same words that I've heard before, but there's been times where I've struggled. 4 years ago, actually, I had a really tough time, and similar words about not giving up on yourself and your own aspirations for, like, a happier tomorrow, you know? You gotta sit in that for a bit. Because it's so true.
When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
Thank you, Kryl. What's he dreaming of?
This feels familiar. Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
And now you've woken Alasei up, Graha. Have some respect.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
You didn't mutter anything in your sleep. You're fine. You're good.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
Oh, I love it.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
It's still one of my favorite cutscenes is when Astidian is like, "My, how you've grown, Alphino," and like walks over and pets Alasei on the head. That's my sort of comedy. I love it. Absolutely love it.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
Watching you sleep, of course.
I had had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
I'm just being a creep. Sorry. Oh no. I was hoping one of them might be a bit weird. Like, yeah, I was just watching you sleep. You know, it's what I do. It's a secret. Yes! As if. Classic. Hythlodeus, you know? Oh, I love it. Subtext, it's such a good scene, isn't it? Gods, I didn't realize I was so tired. One moment I was resting my eyes, and the next. I should go and get some air. Maybe a quick bout of training, but not sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Okay. That's enough reading for one day. As we don't know how long we'll be away, I'd best return these books before we depart. And eat. I'm absolutely famished. What about you? I'm just gonna walk around a bit more. I see. Perhaps I'll stop at the last stand on my way back. If nothing else, these two seem to be in good spirits. Still, I'll see them back to the annex for some proper rest, even if I have to drag them by the ears. Okay, chat, I'll have one last look over in the studium, and then I'll open the floodgates if you guys let me know if I've missed anyone. Because I feel like I've been pretty thorough. I mean, there's certain areas I've not gone to because I just figured no one's going to be there. Like, in this corner, I don't imagine there'll be anybody. What a great spot, though, to come and AFK. I imagine that's got to be a lovely view. Hey, Bex, enjoy your dinner. Hopefully it's delicious. Throw wide the gates. By the way, if I've missed anyone in chat, because I've seen a few people say hello, but I've been in the cutscene, hello. Hopefully you've all had a good week. Alright, chat. Backseating is allowed. Are there any NPCs that I've missed in my foray around Charlian? Or have I caught most of them? We've found Nero, we found Soroban, we found Alpha, we found Omega. And there's no one over here. Oh no, the floodgates! We'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Go talk to Thrall in Orgrimmar? Missed you, Geary, but so did everyone else? Where is you, Geary? Here, Stone. I'm 99% sure you got them all that is available currently. Okay. Okay, final question before I go there. Would Temelan have new dialogue? Or Serena, if I were to go back there? Nobody knows? Fine, I will check. I'll go check. Okay. I don't know, this would help me considerably. Does anyone have the dialogue that Serena gives you in Al Amigo before you depart for Garlemald? Because I could go and sift through my VOD for it, but I figured one of you might have it, so I'll ask you instead. Yeah, Clivey Bear, that's the one. She's like, oh, grandmother sends her wishes, blah, 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 blah. I can't remember what she said. Alright, Serena. How glad am I to see you again. When we were separated in the tower, I could not help worrying for you and the others. But finally, you are returned, and the rest of those accursed spires have vanished. I expect he and his people will be jumping for joy. Even so, grandmother's dream yet troubles me. Serena told you of my dream, did she? It spoke of constancy. You shine radiant as ever, yet in shadow walk, and longer shadows cast. You are ever in my prayers, traveler. May the light of the stars illuminate every step of your journey. Yeah, if anyone did have the actual, like, written dialogue for what she says, that'd be fantastic. If not, I'll just go back and watch the VOD. I think I can roughly remember when it happened. Bodrick, throw it in. Let's have a listen. Yeah, Madam Faith, I'm now going to go there and then I'm going to go see Sardu. That's the plan. Time to silence the sinners. Sardu, our queen? Sardu mentioned? Lemon has been activated. Hello, little son. Truly I have demonstrated the sun's fierce might, and laid low the mind-addled iron men and their feeble contraptions. If there are no more foes to fight, I should remain on the step and await the arrival of challengers seeking to pit their strength against mine. But first, perhaps I should travel the world, at long last find my Nama. I wouldn't. Oh no, Bodrick, I'm thinking more about what Sirena tells you in Alamigo. That quote I do have. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah, I've got most of Temelan's quotes in a document, but I don't have the one Sirena regurgitated to us. Here it is. Is this it? 2 suns. One burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced, the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes, and knew at once that one was yours. Oh, okay. Let me quickly copy-paste that. Thank you, Lord Wizkid. Chuck that into my Temelan Word document. I do need to go back and rewatch the cutscene with Vritra as well, because, again, it felt as if what he was saying was very prophetical, I suppose. There you go. Save. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's go see Sardu, then we'll go hand this in, chat. What could that mean? 2 suns. One burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer. My read of that is potentially this frozen black sun is a representation of Meteon, Ultima Thule, etc., etc. And the one burning red, given what we've learned about how Dynamis works, and Temelan having prior, said, cherish the light they bring you in the dark, potentially us, the one burning red, we are that sun, this burning sun. Us and the Scions, whatever. And maybe this other one that's frozen black is this world devoid of hope, right? And as they come closer and closer, it's there that we clash, and maybe that's us meeting them. In the blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes and knew at once that one was yours. That's frightening, isn't it? I wonder if that's... I don't know how it would work in an MMO, but... do we die? And silhouettes plural would insinuate others perish too. Unless we are not, like when they say... maybe not. I don't really know. Ah, last battle was won for the ages. Rarely has my soul burned so brightly. Though many of the Iron Men are mind-addled, they will be fit to fight again one day, yes? I'll be waiting to grant them all warriors' deaths. If that is, you do not object. That reminds me. Many of the female warriors hailing from other lands have offered me gifts, linking pearls or some such. Have you any insight? I think Sardu is getting someone's phone number. Multiple people's phone numbers. Call me when you can, please. That doesn't surprise me, honestly. Sardu does have game, yeah. I'm convinced Sardu is 90% made of Dynamis. Okay. Sardu gets all the Namas. I like the juxtaposition of it all, right? You got the little son, lovely Magnai, who's like, maybe I should travel the world and find my one true love. And Sardu's like, anyway, I had all these people hitting on me. Yeah, what's that about? I'm not into that. Welcome back, Andy. Return to catch a final few winks before embarking on your mission, I presume. You'll be happy to know your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. I pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on this final night before the big day. Friends gathered. What a great quest name. Cutscene? Cutscene. Okay. A final night of rest. That night at the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo? Oh. Why are we there? Zenos. Holy shit.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
That's it? I quite like that cutscene, guys. The Day of Reckoning. I am not ready.
How often have we thus assembled? To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Walking in this room just now and seeing everyone stood inside and thinking and potentially knowing that this is going to be the last time all of us are stood in the room together, and knowing that we're coming to the end of the journey is so, I don't know, not even just sad, but like I feel like a lump in my throat. You know, I really don't, I don't think I'm ready for it.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel.
Okay.
They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule. Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteion. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
We've no other choice.
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph. What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph.
We'll try our best.
Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Believe. There we go, chap. That's our key. Hopefully, in our time traveling Eorzea and the Far East, and all that we've done for the people of the world, maybe their goodwill and belief in us is gonna be enough for us to vanquish Meteion in this realm of pure dynamis. And maybe their belief and their love and hope in us is going to be fuel and allow us to hopefully fight back against dynamis itself, you know? It's so well done.
Let us be off then.
Wait! Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here.
Referring to herself as a receptionist is such a disservice, isn't it? You're way more than that, Tartar, at this point.
Safe journey, all of you. And... be safe.
You too, Tartaru. Blimey. Unto the heavens. I suppose this is where we part ways. For now, at least. Oh, okay, Lemon. Alright, let me finish reading this and then I'll... I suppose this is where we part ways, for now at least. Would that I had sage words of wisdom to share ere you depart. Mayhap the teachings of Galuf Valdesian will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he said. Look beyond them, and there find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation. I think, for me, it would be the things I cherish most in life. Things I believe that are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture unto the Sea of Stars. Subtext, it's gonna keep hitting you. I'm in the Annex 2 and the music just gave me a beautiful discordant jump scare. Sorry about that, make some time. Good stopping point, okay. I hope you understand how difficult that is. I hope you understand how much it pains me. Yeah. Chat. Well, before I go... 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced, the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes and knew at once that one was yours. Wow, what perfect weather. Huh? Are they referring to, my initial thought is still that those spheres, this sun burning red is us and this frozen black one being this Ultima Thule. But what if it's Zenos instead? Now that we've seen him, I did not think he'd be coming back into the story. I thought he was patch content. But we've had a little tease of him in Alamigo, where he merged with Shinryu in the garden. What if he usurps our plan and maybe destroys the ship or something? Oh, chat, I don't know how to feel. You also thought Elidibus was Endwalker? Yeah, true. Imagine how mad Zenos would be called patch content. Chekhov Zenos, exactly, Naughty, yeah. Twin blades, black and white, toiling the coming of the end. Or tolling the coming of the end, sorry. I can't read there, apparently. Chat, we will leave it there for today. I am gonna go get dinner for my lovely wife, who's probably very sick right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go get her some dinner, chat. But I really do appreciate you all hanging out with me, especially, yeah, first day back. We had a lot of fun. What am I having? I don't know. We've got mince. Got some mince. I will make chili or bolognese. I'll let her decide. She's got a craving for pasta, so I'll probably make a nice spaghetti dish or something. We've got garlic bread in the freezer as well. Some frozen garlic bread. Baguette. So I think we'll do that. Thank you, chat, again. Genuinely, I mean it. Your love is overwhelming at times. I really do feel it, so thank you, everybody. Nazral, Tatami, Pi, Meg, Kate, Taldir, Andrew, Hiss, Mr. Gabs, Ren, Asik, Lime, Amy, Aiki, Kashari, Taj, thank you, Lazy Rico, Pear, Chaos Draken, Rosethorn Weaver, Eriu, Dace, Erudite Ember, Subtext, Evo Gomez, Cypher, Kashari, Lemon, Chromatica, Phoenix Senpai, Origin Atrocity, Akigor, Z-City Kendra, lovely to see you, Kendra, Firelord Van, Nemasar. Nemasar, how have you gotten that little cake emote? I'm gonna have to investigate that. Ironfact, Nor, Mr. Gabs, Winterfall, Akira, Ashrick, Sand, Tea Leaf, Asiri, Musundari, Feyra, Winterfall, Magdalena, Tojo, Gal regretting username, Leonix, Rando, Tenchi, Melody, Dace, Oliver, Mazira, 14, Rusara. I can't wait to see your White Mage cosplay. Sign, Jens, Ren, Funageddon, Arcasia, Dreamer, Bashiel, The Vagrancy, Bear Tings, Celeste. It's been lovely having you here, Origin. It really has. I'd say so as well, Aeril. I would say so. Umemi, Nemesis, gotcha. Never mind then. Rando, Megmajig, Kalela, Pi, anyone else I've missed? I'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know what the plan is. I'll chat with the mods. MSQ will roll quests. Because if I'm about to step onto the end, I might quickly try and do my role quests for like one job. I'll chat with the mods. Anyway, you'll know. Lots of love. You're all amazing. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Mwah.